What up, everyone? Welcome to episode 3 of the Syndicate. Manny, Rios, and my boy Trey.
What's going down, man?
Shoot, I can't call it, man.
What's the deal with everybody?
Just living life, just being great.
That's right. Ain't nothing like being great, man.
Ain't nothing like being great.
It's a lovely thing.
Yeah, man. Not everybody can be great, but you doing it.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Nah, let me stop playing, man. Thank you, God, for everything. Glory to God.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
For giving us everything we got.
For real.
How's everybody feeling? First off, let's get that done with. How's everybody feeling? How you doing?
You already know how I'm feeling. I don't even want to talk about it, but
You surviving?
yeah. Yep.
I'm tired.
You
I'm not gonna
tired?
lie to you, man. I'm
Man.
tired, man.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hello, graduate. What's up, man?
Who's that? Is
Family just walking in. You know what I mean? This is the Syndicate. This is a family podcast. You know, the ladies walking in. You said you were like who?
Yeah. Tell us again.
DD Buster.
Hey, I forgot to watch the dang show. Godfather of Harlem.
yeah.
I've been meaning to
Catch up.
start that.
So you watched none of this season?
I've never watched anything.
Oh, you never watched it?
I've never watched any episode of Godfather of Harlem. You know, I'll be avoiding the druggy black episode
shows.
Yeah.
Any shows where they sell drugs, black
Like,
people sell drugs.
not
I
messing
don't-
with it?
I ain't watched one episode.
I've never seen The Wire.
I've never seen The Wire either.
No, well, I've seen The Wire, and nothing can be better than that. I know that that's the pinnacle of what is amazing, but I'm talking about Snowfall. I ain't watched Snowfall.
Oh, you tripping.
I never
You
watched
tripping.
Power.
You tripping. You
Nothing,
tripping.
nothing on Power.
Both of them is fire.
You got to watch Snowfall. It's
I don't know,
Snowfall
man.
and Power. Raising Canaan in
I
the
don't-
first in Power, the first one.
Yeah, the first one with Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, for with Ghost in them, they might be untouchable.
I don't know. Maybe I was just hating. Maybe I got to get into it. I'll do Godfather of Harlem, but you know I've been avoiding.
Why?
I just don't like that shit. Like I feel like I've seen it, I've heard it, I've read. Like you know what I mean? Like
But we got to start. I know it's not something to hold your hat on, but like we have a history in this country, and we need to. It needs to be represented just like how mafia movies get represented. Like people, like they don't shame mafia movies. They be like,
They don't.
Godfather's the
I'm not
greatest mo-"
shaming it.
I'm
I'm
not
just
saying you
tired of
shaming
it.
I'm
Like-
just saying like that's not all we have. We have other stuff, but that's a part of black culture in America, and it needs to be like they have like Bugsy Siegel, Al Capone, all those mafia guys, and you don't hear anybody saying anything about them. Like,
no,
they just-
you are right. But they also have other representation.
and we also do too.
Not much. Not much. Name other black shows that you like that you watch on TV.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I don't really watch TV like that. I don't watch no shows. Cosby Show,
Martin.
So
nothing like the Cosby
but
Show,
look,
Jamie Foxx Show.
So I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying I'm tired of that only getting the looks. You know what I mean? Like I'm just tired. Like we have a lot more.
There's a lot of
to
messaging
offer.
in it too. There's a lot of messaging.
Maybe I just need to watch it. I could be wrong.
It's not like they show how it can take you on the high, take you on the low, the traps and pitfalls of it, all that stuff. It's not just like they're glorifying it. It's like a documentary of exactly what happened in that era and how the government was involved and just all kind of stuff, man. It's a good show to watch.
I'm
I highly
gonna
recommend
watch
it.
this show. I
But
guess
how often are you watching other shows?
I watch.
You don't watch
I
that.
do watch shows.
Like what?
I'm talking about other black shows. Since you don't like to watch the ones that pertain.
Well, let me tell you about black people.
Yeah.
What other black shows do I watch? I've been watching this thing on Netflix called Forever. Have you heard about that?
Nah.
I heard it's fire. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's real good.
It's really good.
I heard it's real
It's about
good.
what?
It's about like navigating high school, like kids navigating high school. This little girl gets a tape put out on her. You know what I mean?
So it's kind of like Euphoria, but for black people?
No, it's not like that. Like Euphoria is
That was
Like way-
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah,
type
that's like
stuff.
way
I
out.
couldn't even.
this is like this is like relatable, like stuff like that we can relate to. I did Issa Rae show. What other show did I do? Not too many more.
Not many.
Well, I fell into the Taylor Sheridan rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like the Yellowstone, the Landman, and stuff like that. But I
The
just
Lioness.
the Lioness,
Woo.
Ooh-wee.
The Linus is dope.
Man.
And Landman was dope. It's a
Landman.
third one. What's the other one?
Mayor of Tulsa. No.
Isn't it what's the Yellowstone, right? Or
Yellowstone,
the
1883, 1912.
Yeah,
I watched
those
all
two.
of those.
Those two was fire.
I didn't watch Yellowstone though. I just
The
watched the
1872 or something.
Yeah,
the 19 whatever.
Yeah.
I watched those. I didn't watch
Fire.
Yellowstone.
I do need to step up my game. Like I can't even. Like I'm really even trying to name some shows.
You know
You watch Monday Night Raw?
Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm
You
talking
know-
about black shows. I'm really
Yeah.
trying to like name some.
I
Like
think
think
we
of
don't
some.
give Tubi enough credit.
Tubi?
We love to talk and like downplay Tubi, but there's so many different black shows and black movies on there, and we just be like, but it's what supports us.
And I've never watched anything
What's
on
that
Tubi.
face for?
Yeah, I never watched that though. Too.
I've never watched
what the
anything
hell
on
I got
Tubi
on there? Yeah,
either.
That's what I'm saying. See, and Dion have a podcast on Tubi,
See,
but we be downplaying it because we be like, oh, it's Tubi, but everybody felt like that about YouTube at one point in time. Like, what the hell is YouTube? Or what is this? And then now look how like Netflix.
true.
We was like, what is Netflix? I'm not turning on.
I used to order a little disc from Netflix at first.
So
Netflix
now on the
is the
strength,
biggest thing
now on
smoking.
just on the strength, I gotta watch Tubi Power.
Yeah.
And,
Now somebody
Snowfall.
told me
Snowfall.
recently, like, bro, Tubi is way more than what we think it is. Like, it's a lot of good stuff on there. We just you see like the ghetto movie and you assume that's what Tubi is, but they like it's a lot more things going on the Tubi network that you would be interested in. So I'm gonna start like checking it out. I used to.
Where do you even find? Oh, it's an app, huh?
Yeah, it's an app. It's an app. Yep, you just download it on your TV. It's free. Watch everything on there.
Let me know.
That's sad.
I'm saying, let me know, man. Just let me know, man.
No, you download it and find out for yourself.
I'm gonna take a recommendation from you.
All right.
And it better be a real recommendation. It better not be. You
I've
just
watched a lot of
gassing me
Tubi movies though.
up. What you got Tubi on?
My TV. I was watching like a lot of the
I'm
Detroit.
definitely going in the house to see. If
A
you
lot
got
of
Tubi
Detroit
on the TV.
movies.
A lot of Detroit
A lot
movies.
of the Detroit cats be doing their little movies on there, and I watched a few of them funny ones. They actually had a few good ones on there too. It was a druggy one. You probably wouldn't like it, but it was crazy. it was crazy. Like it had a cold twist and it had a lot of messages in it. You know,
What's the name of it?
I'm gonna get the name. I always forget the name. It's a good one though, because a lot of people that know about Tubi have seen it. Everybody always refer to that one. Like, did you watch the one with the girl and her dad? Like, yeah. So
I think my mom watch a lot of Tubi.
Tubi cracking, bro.
My mom be having all the shows and she be sitting I
What
probably got a list of about 100 shows she want me
what
to
if
watch.
Tubi said we got a deal for the Syndicate?
Oh yeah, we own it. I'm watching everything. I'm gonna have a review every week
So look,
something.
so some of the black shows.
on Tubi.
The Shy, BMF,
Shy is fire.
haven't seen The Shy,
Black,
I've never watched
Black, Beauty and Black,
You ain't watched Shy?
Abbott Elementary. I did watch some of Abbott Elementary.
Never seen that.
Shy is fire.
Godfather of Harlem,
I watched that.
Yeah,
Scandal, but that's not really a black show. It's just a black lead, but a black woman did do the show.
Ain't that the one with is that what?
What's her
Olivia
name?
Pope,
Yeah. What's her name?
What's the black?
Kerry Washington.
Kerry
Kerry
Washington.
Washington,
Yeah.
Atlanta,
That was funny and good.
Insecure.
Yeah, Atlanta was good.
That's the one you watched with Issa Rae, right?
I only saw like 2 episodes.
And then all of the Blackish, Dear White People, and then Tyler Perry stuff, Harlem. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the offer? You know what I mean? Like, we have such an interesting lifestyle, like so much like stuff going on outside of that is so interesting. Like, just our average walk in life is crazy.
The Fresh Prince, the new one is pretty fresh, or Bel Air.
Yeah, man. If you was to do a show, what would your show be about?
It will probably be about. I'd probably tape it around like more like the Cosby Show, or like a mom and dad who has regular jobs, and with their family, and they just going the ups and downs of just life in a black community, man. Like as far as kids growing up in high school and whatever happens in school and just daily life. That's it.
You know what? That's a good. What's the football All American?
Yeah, my daughter watched.
Or Friday Night Lights or something?
It's All American. Araya
Okay.
watch All American. I never watched it.
Kareem Grimes is on there. That's a pretty much black
Yeah,
with.
she loved that show.
If you were to do a TV show,
Crips.
what would it be about?
the Crips.
I know, like what would it?
But it
like,
would be
what would it be
more in detail. Mm-hmm. Because when you get these stories, like or these movies, it'd be so trash and watered down, and it'd be like they just show the cons. You know, it'd be like some nigga that you could tell ain't never really been from the hood is putting on, hey, yo, little homie, and he hand him like the sack and the gun.
Go do this.
Go
if
do
you want to
this.
be down.
It'd be
like,
so.
That shit don't be happening.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's true.
That shit is so corny.
The worst
You
hood
know?
character I've ever seen. The worst hood character I've ever seen is this new movie with SZA and the young, I forget the other young lady. It's an Issa Rae movie. But they have an OG like in the movie that's like supposed to be like a bloodbath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's horrible. Like it's
I
hear what you're
hated
saying.
I hated old boy from South Central.
Which one?
The main one.
OG Bobby Johnson.
No.
Who you talking?
The nigga who had his son selling dope.
Ray Ray?
Ray Ray. I hated how Ray Ray acted.
Have y'all watched the original Gangsters? Y'all remember that? With
Yeah.
Drew Down?
Yep.
Drew
Hell
Down was
yeah.
a G.
Drew Down was
That's
a
the
lo-
most underrated gangster movie.
And my nigga Braxton.
Braxton Harker.
Braxton was
yeah.
a loc
He was the
in
leader
there,
of
fool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a. I would do something similar to like, or I would let's not the Crips. Mine would be based off the east side of Long Beach.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Mine would be based off the east side of Long Beach.
And that could be a good storyline because it's so much. You
It's
got
so-
gangs, you got
Sports.
you got smart kids, you
Yeah,
got
academics.
yeah, you got a melting pot of cultures.
You got, and then it's
you
you
rich,
got
poor, black.
surfers, skateboards, but black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That you wouldn't think like, and then they're in the midst of niggas having shootouts in parks, and you know what I'm saying. So mine would be on the east side of Long Beach.
And we have like untapped talent that we haven't even touched
Rappers,
yet, like conceited Crips,
boxers.
G Black and Psych.
Yeah. Shout out
needs
to
to
the
start making
conceited Crips.
skits.
I told, hey, that's so
That's
funny.
untapped
Literally,
talent right there.
last month I told them, hey, I'm finna start coming down. We gonna start doing skits, and they was like, I'm with it. I'm like, y'all don't even know
Yeah, they just be
y'all
doing
potential.
stuff, yeah.
Y'all do this
Like
shit.
That
Video I
Solange,
sent. Yeah.
video they just did. I was like, this is
They should
crazy.
be, bro. They have so untapped talent, like you said. So, you feel me? Like I just told them, literally just like a month ago. I said, hey, we about to start doing skits.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. We don't gotta have all the fancy cameras, and we just gonna start recording and uploading and see where it go.
Yeah, because really all you need is a phone right now. Like
Yeah.
the phones are so good that they record so well. That's
Yeah.
all you really need.
Yeah.
And
Make sure you wipe your lens off
yeah.
so it don't look like you.
He be on me about that every day.
Everybody's footage be looking all smoky. Like, we at a barbecue.
They said the quality don't matter, man. It's the content. The
Yeah.
Mr.
Perfection. Hey man,
Yeah,
it got to be clear, man.
Mr.
Why-
Perfect.
It can't look
That's
like.
Mr. Perfect,
Yeah.
nigga from WWE.
Man.
Hey, you
So
got to do that.
so that would be dope. But within that, like East Side, like you said, Crips, like East Side Long Beach, I think it's so many elements into that. They tried to kind of touch on it a little bit, but they came from like the police perspective. That show you was telling me to watch.
Yeah. The police show. That shit is dope.
It ain't called Southland.
Damn, what is that? Oh my god, why I can't think.
But
of
it's
the
more
name?
of the police perspective.
Yeah, it's from the police's
Police
perspective.
perspective and their side. And it's a lot that has come out of Long Beach and a
Right.
lot that people think that they know about Long Beach that they actually don't
Don't
know.
know.
That would be vicious.
It's so much history in the city, you know.
Man.
On call. That's what it's called.
On
On
call,
call.
yep.
Yeah.
Because outside of Snoop, what's another like the Fresh Fest? And these kids don't know nothing about that when
No.
that happened. But the Fresh Fest, then if you into martial arts, you understand that that's where Bruce Lee performed the 1-inch punch in front of everybody, you know, and did everything he did for that was in Long Beach. But that's what I'm saying. There's so much history in the city that doesn't get displayed. So I would do one on the east side. My show would be
I
on the
think
east
that'd
side.
be dope.
And I would have a perspective from the majority culture. So it would be like from a black perspective, from a Mexican perspective, from an Asian perspective.
Right. Like having a Cambodian outlook on that.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Oh,
that would be
kind of
dope.
like how Game of Thrones, how it has all the different families, like
Facts.
the Winter House of Targaryen,
Yep.
and like. But now you got the Cambodians, like what they going through in Long Beach,
Right.
what the Mexicans going through in Long Beach, the black people going
Exactly.
through Long Beach. That's dope.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah.
That would be
that-
tight.
So you know what I'm saying?
I kind of laughed on the inside when you said Crips. I was like, this is how to be shooting up, bang, bang.
Nah.
Like,
because we
I
understand
think it'll be more
though.
so East Side Long Beach then.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
more
yeah.
so, like, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But East Side Long Beach, like, that would be.
That's why that's why I changed it to Eastside Long Beach to have it a broader scale.
That would be
but
dope.
I would for sure focus on, the two prominents on the east side. For
Right.
sure. They would get shine. They got to. You feel me?
And you think about, like, like the East Side of Long Beach, like, navigating that from a youth's perspective, because you have Poly, the mecca
Of the city.
of sports. You know what I mean? Like going athletes coming from all over, going to Poly, people
Right.
from Poly going to the pros, and we had access, and we did see a lot in the melting pot in Long Beach.
Absolutely.
So that would be a dope one. I think that would.
And the city is so diverse,
I was going to say mine was going to be Poly, like a show about Poly, like based on Poly,
So
like
you're just gonna copy me and
yeah. So mine's going to be
you
better
heard me all
because
break.
Because I would focus mainly on the athletes and what they go through to achieve
Yeah,
their
I for
success.
sure didn't have a storyline at all. Nigga. Like, I don't know, but those are both good ones, and so much happens in Long Beach. Like you could go anywhere with that.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten feedback from like family and friends, like outside of Instagram, outside of like YouTube, DMing like friends and family giving you feedback
Yeah,
about the
I just talked to Reggie yesterday. He came by and dropped
Butler?
He
What up,
came-
Reggie?
He came and dropped a book.
One of the
off for me.
smartest people I know.
Exactly.
Man, what's up, big?
Yeah, he
Big
dropped
bro.
a book off to me and was telling like he's proud of it. So like this is a good representation of everybody's talents, and it's not like we're not pigeonholed into just like Ace Boys is just fun.
Yeah,
so he was
yeah.
like it gives people a different perspective, and he was like, and it's letting him blossom and stop being a wingman.
Take
Every Friday.
take control of the show. Like
Yeah.
it's really. I
Yeah.
guess it is his show.
It was just a
whatever.
lot of positive feedback. There's a lot of positive feedback from him.
For sure.
And multiple other people, but Reggie actually came to the house and was just like, he's like, man, I'm proud of y'all and y'all keep it up. And he's like, you guys all got potential to do your own thing. And this platform is the one that can lift you guys up and then let you each go out on your own to wherever you're going to go. But
Right.
this platform is what could possibly help us in our own individual endeavors in this
Path forward or mission,
streaming
whatever your
and
journey
whatever we
is.
got going on. Yeah.
I would say I've gotten the most feedback. Like, and it's kind of crazy because this is only the third episode.
Yeah.
This is the third episode, really with a pilot episode. So it's really kind of like the second real episode. But from just the small amount of time that the Syndicate has been developing, I've gotten more feedback from family about this than I have anything that I've done. Like even the Wake Up Show. I'm on the 94th episode of the Wake Up Show.
Wow. Really?
94th episode.
That's crazy.
grinding.
Well, I mean, you're going 5 days a week.
5
I mean,
days, like,
yeah,
That's like
yeah.
3 months. That's like 3 months straight.
Yeah.
Of,
Hey, somebody called me out. I was like, man, I've been going 7 days a week. He's like, you ain't going 7 days a week.
you doing 5 sometimes 6.
Dog face be on it.
5 sometimes
He
6.
said, you ain't going 7 times. But it's sometimes 7, sometimes 3, 4.
Yeah.
But however many, I'm at 94
Woo.
episodes. But
About to
I'm
be the
saying
big 100.
Big 100, but I'm saying that to say I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into that, and I've gotten good feedback from there. But the Syndicate on the third episode, aunties, mom, dad, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like, I'm proud of y'all, but also because the Wake Up Show is just me. But now, like my mom, my aunts, they're like y'all family, so they like happy that they get to see all of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get to see. And so
Yeah.
that's what's amazing. That's bomb. So I would say I'm really proud of us for taking this and moving where we're going. You know what I mean? Is there anything that you wanted to talk about in particular? Because you about to be gone. So we're gonna have to do. So we're doing this episode early. We're releasing this in a few days. because we have family stuff going on right now and
for the rest
sensitive
of the
moments and with the family. But then next week,
I'm just going on a trip, and I take trips every summer, man. So
how long you gonna be gone?
Just 4 days. I'll be back. I'll miss Thursday. Well, Thursday I'll leave,
Okay.
and then I'll be back Tuesday.
So maybe we'll film.
So next week
We'll do again. We'll do Wednesday again.
Yeah.
And then release Friday.
Okay.
We'll release Friday. Then we'll do it like that. Okay, so we got this one, and then we have the fourth episode. We'll do Wednesday. So I don't want to say where you're going, but do you consider yourself you a traveler now?
Yeah,
like you are a world traveler.
For sure,
Is
world
he
traveler.
considered a world traveler?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah.
You're a world traveler.
He
I've been
probably
a lot of
need a
places.
new passport.
I used a lot of stamps in that damn
That's why
thing.
I'm like, you probably need a new
I
one.
think it's stamped up.
For sure,
And
you
then,
probably need a
the
new
crazy
one.
thing, where were we at? We were in I want to say Germany or whatever, and I was in
I know this nigga's gonna say something outrageous.
I was in the customs line.
Istanbul.
I was in the custom line.
Istanbul.
How many niggas
I'm in
been
the
in
custom line,
Germany?
so the guys asked me questions. I guess they really be trying to catch people up and see what you got going on. Like
Yeah.
if you really, he
Yeah.
was like, so
You imagine how many people be trying to do?
I
They
guess
trying
so.
to catch their Britney Grinders.
But he asking stupid questions that he already know the answer to. Like he got all the information once he scammed. I think he's like, oh, so where are you coming from? You just came from the United States? I'm like, no, I just came from Istanbul, Turkey. He's like, oh, we're he's just trying to catch me up.
I just said that. I
But
just said.
yeah. And he's trying to catch me up. I'm sitting here like, bro, you see everything on the screen. He's like, where have you been in the past? Where have you traveled anywhere else? I was like where? Like, what do you want to know? He's like, within the last year, within the last 5 years. He's like, just where'd you just come? I was like, Turkey. And he's like, okay, and just gave me my passport back. I'm like, bro.
But it'd be simple shit like that be
They get
catching
people caught
liars
up,
up.
yeah.
See, that shit, I would end up in one of them custom rooms. So I'd be like, nigga, give me my motherfucking passport and let me go through here. Like, I'm trying to go fucking eat
You
some
ain't
food.
gonna act like you don't act like that in them countries. 'Cause we don't have them freedoms.
I'm telling you, nigga, I'm gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be hot. Like, I'm gonna be calling y'all crying. Can you please come get me?
No, you
I'm
gonna
like,
get-
what'd you say?
You gonna get your 13 lashings and we'll come get you.
They talking about putting me on the gun line, boss.
Oh, shit. That's one thing I don't play with, though.
Yeah,
That's
I-
one
I-
thing
I
I
messing around
do
in another
not
country.
play with is getting in trouble
in a foreign country.
in foreign countries.
I follow all the rules out there.
That's what I was
You
going
have
to say.
to.
Like when you
Yeah.
out there, but you travel with other people too. And
Yeah.
they all are pretty much according.
Yeah, they got sense
Line
to know
up.
not to. But the past few times, it's always just in October when I travel, it's just me and friends.
Yeah.
So we doing that on our own. I remember one time we were in Italy, and some lady we were. Hey man, I'm just gotta tell you a story,
Tell
man.
you braggadocious.
We had
It's in Milan.
Yeah.
no, it wasn't. It was actually Venice. So we getting on the on one of the gondolas.
I was just about to say we're eating caviar on a gondola.
Little
I knew
cheese and
it.
caviar.
It's annoying.
So this lady, she's at the counter and she's talking to us.
Wait, as you're
we're getting
purchasing the gondola.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm from wherever she was from," and she's like, "Oh, I can probably jump on with you guys." And I'm like,
No, you can't.
Francis, like, "Sure, yeah, okay, that sounds good."
The
I'm like,
social butterfly.
I'm
Right.
looking at her.
No, this
And then we pay, and she's still paying for herself. I'm like, "Let's go to where we're supposed to go on this gondola." Then we get away from her. I'm like, "Why would you invite her? Yeah, haven't you
You
seen
trying to be on
Taken?"
some Kanye
I
activity.
was like, "Have you seen?" I was like, "Have you seen Taken before?" Like, she get on this gondola and it's a wrap for us. I'm like, "No."
What, you thought she was about to try to befriend y'all or
I don't
take
know
y'all
what
to a
was
in a
hostel?
different
I don't know
country.
what was gonna happen.
And that's
I don't know her,
random.
and just to
Yeah.
you by yourself.
Oh, and she
And
was
you
by
want to
herself.
jump on a
On a
random
gondola with
gondola
us.
with the two black foreigners.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was black
and
too.
Oh, she was? Oh, yeah, that's how they try to reel you in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
with
Little
your
bit
own
of bait.
people.
Let's get them comfortable.
Uh-huh. They
I
gonna
was-
think it's
She's
cool.
gonna drop something in y'all, a little champagne.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I'll definitely. I don't drink nothing that don't come from anybody but myself. I open that crap up. That's the only thing I'm drinking. If anybody else pass me something, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Y'all on your own.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, you drink some.
Let me see you drink it first.
Yeah, here, drink this, and I grab that one right
So
there.
when you pass out, I can flip you off this boat and go on about my business.
Yeah.
Was that the most sketchy thing that's happened to you during your travels? Because since you are a world traveler, there has to be some sketchy,
for sure,
something that you've come across that's been sketchy.
Well, I don't really be scared, but Francis, she was terrified when we were in Tanzania, and we were like going through the city, and the streets are like maybe as wide as this couch. And we in like a little like golf course like tuk-tuk thing. So people are all standing right here.
Who's driving? Are you driving?
No, a driver.
Okay.
With, never mind. I
Yeah.
get into that. But
get into it.
nah, he had like MS or something. His legs was like super, like.
He could have been malnutrition.
No, he wasn't malnutrition. His legs, he had some type of disease.
Was it a third world country?
Like super.
Yeah, no, they weren't swollen. They were super skinny. Like, and you know how the people's legs be like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So it was like that as he was driving us.
Nigga looked like a spider.
And he was like, yeah. And so we driving through the city, and she out there like all dressed like. I'm like, why are you dressing like this out here? Like
flashy.
Not even. It's not like flashy like
look
designer,
like you got some
but
money.
it looked like you got money. Yeah, I'm like, you too.
You stand out too much.
Yeah, you stand out too much, attracted too much attention. So we driving down, and then it's this guy, because like you can walk through like you see how that opening right there, and just walk through openings, and you can get to like all the streets, and everywhere we was turning, this dude kept. First we drove by, he's like, "What's up, nigga?" She was like, "Did you hear what he said?" I was like, "What'd he say?" She said, "What's up, N-word?" I was like, "That's what he said." And then he walked through, and he was on another thing. He's just like following us, and she was nervous, and she's like grabbing onto me. I was like, this fool is gonna have the time of his life if he tries to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. He's about to.
And it's pitch black out there too. It's not even like.
Oh, this is at nighttime too.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here like, oh man, she just like so just spooky Johnson. I'm like, just chill out.
Yeah.
And then we finally made it back to our resort, and she was like, she's like, oh, I was so scared. I was like. Man, that's what she was like. You never know. I was like, man, he would have had the time of his life.
But she's right though. You do never know.
No, she's right. You never know.
You got to be on your P's and Q's.
Also,
but he was like popping out everywhere. Every time we turned, he was like going this way.
Wait, was he popping? Like you guys were
What you
traveling?
mean? Yeah,
first,
like
I'm
Like
trying to
we
figure out.
driving down. Like say we going this way.
Are you far
And then
away from the last time he saw you?
Yes, I'm
So
telling you.
he was following y'all.
Pretty much, yeah.
But how was he driving to her?
No, like I'm telling you,
But
like
the nigga was teleporting.
because the
What
streets are
you
like
mean
this
he keep
big, and you
popping
just
out?
turning. So it'd be a shop right here and a shop right here. So we're going that way, and we turn that
nigga
way,
was a mutant.
and then we come out. And now we in your kitchen, and there's an opening right here. So the streets take us this way. We can't go like how he can. He can just walk right this way, and now we coming down on your driveway going into the backyard, and he's right there.
Y'all ran
And then
across
we
a
coming
demon.
he was
Yeah,
just all
for
over
sure.
the place.
It was a djinn.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that's where they are. The gins are out there.
Nigga,
You
that's
ran
what I'm
across a
saying.
djinn, homie.
That was Nightcrawler.
Francis was on it. You wasn't. Antennas wasn't up.
My antennas was up. I was just watching. I'm just like, I want like,
Andy's ready to
chill.
box
I'm
his
just here
head
like,
off. Yeah.
do something, buddy.
Yeah,
If you gonna do it, do it.
Yeah. And then I was like, our driver, he ain't gonna be able to help whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
His legs don't work at all.
Bro,
But
that's
he was
crazy.
driving the car, so obviously they
What's
worked.
So he just
We
kept
went-
popping
no, he
out.
wasn't.
Oh, it was just
a-
this?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was doing like,
So he might have had. He might have.
and he was old too.
But how did he know like where y'all was gonna be?
Man, you be
That's-
surprised
that's-
with these people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Is like y'all was right here, you saw him. You was right here, you saw him. Like
And the car was no bigger than it's probably like this big, the car. And then it probably went out to like where Rio's knee is. So me and Francis right here. And the driver like sitting right where he is. And we just
Took it
little
along.
light. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the experiences out in these other countries like opens your eyes. Like I don't care how bad you think you have it in America, you're doing great compared to them. But the difference is they're not trying to have the flyest car, have flat screen TVs. Whatever they have, they happy, they fishing, they doing a little farm work at the house, and they all smiling and happy. They don't look like they out there just miserable and trying to catch up with the Joneses like how we are out
right.
here. That seems like that's all we want to do is keep up with the Joneses. Who got the best this? Who got the best that? Like, I'm living. My house is about the size of whatever it is, and
They're not caught up in the consumerism, but we was happy in the hood. You know what I mean? Like as kids,
As
you know what I
kids,
mean?
we don't
yeah.
know no better.
We
Right.
don't know no better, but our parents were thriving for more. You know what I mean? So like they were stressed out because they were trying to.
Because I think
get
you can
more
reach
and more.
something in America. Like there's more you can reach. I don't know if out there if you can really reach, like if there's something you can attain higher than where you are.
Like they like this is
This
life.
is it, yeah.
This is what we have.
Yeah, and that's just the way it is. Unless they go move to another country, but they good with how they are out there. In my opinion, like I don't see anybody tripping. I didn't see any violence. We go out somewhere and you see somebody squabbling. Like y'all got all this money and all this stuff, and this is happening.
Yeah,
I'm out there. I've yet to see any violence. I don't see the police out there presence as much as it is out here. Like we're supposed to be a civilized country, but our police presence is like just so massive and just everywhere. I'm out there. I don't see a police. Once I get out the airport, I don't see a police car. I don't see anything.
Tight.
I'm like,
that's tight.
I'm like, so are these people better behaved than us, or what is it?
Respect, like, so that's saying a lot because you like being that you've traveled so much, and when you travel, you be out there for a while.
Yeah,
you know, so that's saying a lot. But maybe it's that they respect each other more, like they have a more of a respect for what you got going on. There are some places in the world that are kind of cracking,
absolutely,
like that.
Yeah.
But for you to say that means. Are they religious countries? Are they like religious places, like where they are putting religion first? You know what I mean? Like, there's a few variables that could go into it.
I think the laws are stricter as well in a lot of different countries. You know, like the stuff you can't get in trouble for is like a lot of like I just seen a video of this dude was getting his ass kicked for stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the street in front of everybody, like, you know, and it was punishable by law.
Yeah.
Just like in, you know, certain countries, you can get your hand still chopped off for stealing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And other things. So I think sometimes
the severity of the
punishment is what causes people to be like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm cool.
And even just people just being rude. Like people out here are like rude and just like,
Very
excuse me. And just like, everybody just nice. And
well, that goes to him, what Trey is saying. Also, other countries, you might get slapped for some stuff.
Yeah, you get slapped out here for being rude. And that's just
like, but no, like out here, people are rude just to be rude. Like treat people however they want to treat them. Out there, you treat it with more respect because it's like
nobody. I feel the entitlement is not that deep in other countries. I feel like as it is here, America, we feel so entitled. We are very
selfish. We entitled and selfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you sit there and just watch people throw stuff on the ground out here, and it's like it's a trash can right there. Why are you throwing that on the ground?
So, do you think that we need to adopt more severe punishments for things?
No, I just think we just gotta have more respect for each other.
But how is that gonna happen?
I don't know. More humanity. Punishment. We just gotta get some civility here, man. Like
we gotta get some civility, but there's like to me, I always feel like there's always gotta be something to answer to. There's got to be something to answer to or some threat.
Answers to the
like
crimes.
imagine if for some of the things that we do out here, we taking 4 of your toes.
Yeah, because how many
you go over that Chipotle counter and throw a plate at the worker, 4 of your toes are gone.
You think people gonna be tripping over burritos if they know 4 of their toes is on the line?
Man, no. Just look at the judicial system. Look how many repeat offenders we have out here.
Yeah.
That's why parole and probation is so popular. Because they know.
And they're making money off of this stuff too.
That's what I'm saying.
Off of crime in America.
Yeah. So we king of the repeat offenders. So imagine though, instead of you going to do 3 months in jail in the county jail for stealing, nigga, I'm gonna chop one of your fingers off for stealing.
Or you get to go home tonight.
Yeah.
No, you can go home.
Yeah, you go home tonight.
You can go home tonight.
But I'm whacking 2 of them fingers. You're gonna be walking around like this for the rest of your life.
And 3 offenses, you're gonna be walking around like this.
You feel me?
Like, oh, they're gonna peek you.
They gonna think you constantly giving.
And guess what? Hey, if you ain't got no fingers, guess what you can't do?
Steal.
You can't shoot.
You can't shoot. You can't steal. You can't do a lot of things.
You can't do a lot of things.
Whack off somebody's thumb. You are in trouble.
Man,
a lot of stuff you can't do. Yeah, you gonna have a hard time.
You ain't gonna have no balance to do anything. You ain't got no like. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that.
I'm saying
that everything needs to be that way. But I think things have gotten a lot. It's so soft that people are looking like, well, the penalty ain't that bad, so I'm not tripping.
And a lot of people ain't scared to go to jail too.
Yeah.
Like I'll punch him in his face, and then I'm just gonna go to jail. I'll be out in a week or whatever because I didn't kill him. And that's just that.
And I'll get three meals. How many meals? You get you get meals.
3 hots in the
cot.
Yeah.
And shower.
But the laws,
but it is dangerous. But
I
still,
think the laws have increased for the stupidest stuff though out here too. Like you can't, if somebody disrespects you to a level of like where I'm angry, you can't really just hit them now. And I think that's why a lot of things like the entitlement and the rudeness is here too. Because what happened when you could just slap a motherfucker?
Wait.
I get what he's saying. Like, say
can't
somebody,
just slap him.
say somebody massively disrespect you, and you
can't-
try, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna fire you up. Now
Yeah.
he's going to jail.
Yeah, it's
for
GBI.
But wait, so my question is, was there a time where that was like cool?
I think
Yeah,
I
people
think when
get punched in the face.
man, people was
And they used to do the 5-step draw or 3-step draws or stuff.
yeah, he talking about
when
the
they had
cowboy
problems.
days.
Way back. That's
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm-
people, when you had a problem with somebody,
I'm
you can solve
saying-
it, and it was good.
I'm saying like our fathers and they fathers' days.
The
They
respect,
can
the man.
squab and it be niggas
Be
walk
cool.
away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You
nobody-
can slap somebody
Now
in the
some-
store or something.
I'm
You know
calling
what I'm
the
saying?
police.
I'm calling the police. You go to jail and you getting fired from your job. You going to jail for a GBI, great bodily injury, which holds a strike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, when did this happen? When did the world get so soft?
When back in the day, people would second guess what they were doing,
because they knew it was
Yeah,
consequences.
there's consequences behind that.
but now
it
they
ain't
know they
nothing.
can just.
Yeah. You know, like that's just like back in the day, a kid being rude or running around the hood. Your mama anybody on the block could whoop your ass.
Yep, I remember our neighbors.
You know?
Right.
Used to be on our ass.
So that's
man.
why we was way more respectful because we knew like shit, Mr. Muhammad can whoop my ass if I get caught.
Yeah.
And he catch me outside talking crazy, being unruly, guess
Exactly.
what?
They
And
gonna
then he
snatch you up
gonna
and take you right to the house, and
then he gonna tell my mom, and
then
then
I'ma get
she
another
gonna whoop
whooping.
my butt when she
Yeah.
get, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
That's happened to us all the time.
yes, and I feel like we've lost that element to
Is
where
there-
everybody's just disrespectful.
And nobody wants their kids to be parented by anybody but them.
Yeah,
And a lot of, and this is our generation that's raising these
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
that's
Right,
acting
you
like
right,
this
you
too.
right. You right.
And nobody wants their kids to be talked to by anybody. They don't want nobody disciplining them. And these kids, and we
Disciplining,
want to be our,
disciplining them how? Like,
discipline them is in like telling them, hey, get down off from over there. Like
oh
they don't even want you doing that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't talking about putting hands on nobody's
Yeah.
kids. They
Yeah.
don't want you doing saying any. That's my kid. You know
They
what I'm saying?
automatically
Yeah.
assume the child is in the right.
Yeah.
Like why are you talking to my kid?
Like when our parents used to come to the school,
Yeah.
we were on trial with the teacher and the principal or whoever. It wasn't the teacher or the principal
I
on
was
trial
never
about
right.
what y'all did to him to make him.
Yeah,
me
I had to
make me
prove
act
that
like-
I didn't
yeah.
do that.
I'm like, man, you don't even believe nothing I say, mom.
What?
I'm like, God damn.
I always thought moms was against me, like.
Yeah.
But now it's these parents is coming up here to fight these teachers
Yeah.
and telling these teachers they wrong. When it's like, no, I got video footage of Lil Ray Ray running around doing backflips, spitting on people and doing gum. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
So what are you guys doing to make him? Why is he doing that? Does he not have enough work to complete for him to keep him busy? I'm like, why is that even a question that you ask instead of you grabbing little Ray Ray by his shirt and telling him if he move around again, it's gonna be problems.
Yeah,
Like our parents used to do. My mom, oh man.
bro.
So wait, if you came outside and say Rai was 9 or Xander, if we go outside and our neighbor this is why I know we're lying.
Go ahead.
This is why I know we lying right now.
Go ahead.
And 2 doors down, we walk outside, we just laughing and joking, me and you, and somebody is going in on Xander, like, what the hell you doing, little boy? Get your... The first thought...
My first thing I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna ask the adult what happened. I'm not gonna be like, hold on, stop talking to my son like that. I'm gonna ask what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hold up, swole up, like you calm down,
I'm
because it's
more
my kid,
reasonable.
not yours. But what happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask what happened.
You're not about to be cussing
And then
my
based
kid
on
out.
what happened-
I feel that, but
No, he's not cursing. No, let me say he's not cursing.
Yeah, nah,
he's not
he-
cursing. He
just chewing them out.
chewing them out.
Yeah,
No
I'm gonna be like,
cursing.
what
Chill out.
happened? I'm
Yeah.
be like, well, hold on, my nigga, what happened?
He threw a rock through my window.
Oh yeah. Yep,
Bring
continue.
your ass.
I'm gonna be like, continue. You gonna get this tongue lashing, and then you know what time it is when we get in the house.
But if he out there like, oh, they're just running around screaming loud, I'm like, hey, kids are kids, let them play. Stop. I'm gonna sit the kids back. I'm like, y'all go back down the street.
yeah,
Then I'll have a conversation with
the
him.
adult.
Because I don't want to diminish his power if something actually happens and they be like, Dad, old man Willie down here.
Or they lose the respect for that
Person.
that their adult, like they lose respect for the adult authority.
Yeah, from Mr. Willie. Because
Yeah.
I let him, because I'm over here demeaning him and making it seem like his concerns don't matter.
There's no value to his concern or to what he has to say.
Exactly.
But Mr. Willie better watch it. He might get his shit fired up. But
once they back in the house, that could possibly happen. I remember my dad squabbled up the neighbor when we was little, but it was over some dogs though. He's like, man, the dogs out there fighting. This fool was a Korean War veteran. They told him he was crazy. He literally walked outside. It was a pit bull and one of them Dabubiers, I believe. He grabbed him by the... It just had him like this and just threw him apart. Like, I was like, this guy is a psycho.
A Bouvier is a big dog.
Yes, that's what he had. He had one of them that was black.
It was his dog.
Yeah, his dog. His name was DeMilo or something like
both
that.
of them was his, or
no, I don't know where that other.
Okay,
he was on the east side. So
yes.
it was we used to bring home a stray dog every.
So one of them was your dog.
No, this was just one of the stray dogs in the neighborhood.
Okay.
He break up the fight and just toss him out the way. Then somehow him and my dad get into it.
Over that incident.
I don't know if it was that incident or if I'm confusing.
What is Muhammad mad about?
I'm trying to figure. I think it may have been like something with our dogs. That was he was like, get the dog the shit out the yard or whatever. Okay. And it may have been a different incident. I'm just confused because I was so young.
Because I'm like,
why I remember my dad. They over
there
there squalling. Like my dad moving off fast. I was like, Dad, this fool is fast. And he dropped Johnny. Johnny got like this little golf club trying to get on him. It was crazy, man.
Wait, is this on Molino?
No, this is on 11th Street.
Oh, okay.
I'll never forget Cali Block when he put one hand behind his back. I've never seen nobody throw jabs that fast in my life.
Who was he with? Akil?
And Khaled.
Khaled?
Bro, and it was, he could have hit Khaled if he wanted to. He wasn't hitting him, but they was so fast and so accurate. Like, if it would have landed, he would have been asleep. But I was like, oh my God. Like, I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm never getting loud with that man. Yeah. Like, never, ever, ever getting loud with that man. I don't care what he say to me.
Like, that make you like, because sometimes you be like, yeah, I could probably get my dad now. I'm older than you see something like that, you be like,
bro.
Yeah.
I remember you got like that a couple times.
Like what?
You got a little testy.
You
don't remember them shoe boxes was flying in the air outside?
That was just me trying to escape.
I was trying to escape. He's trying like we didn't grow up with him.
I was trying to escape. I was moving on, man.
I ain't never seen. And this is Muhammad in his bigger days. He got off that couch and ran so fast and moved like I think he went from a big human being to a grizzly bear trying to hunt a deer.
For sure.
And I mean, he got up on this cat so fast.
It was like
I think that.
Bro, when he was out there,
I ain't never questioned Mama. I've never even said a flip word to Mama. I ain't never even said one.
I didn't say that. It was
you
more
did say you said some smart shit.
No, I didn't. I probably said I'm just gonna leave then.
No,
Big Mo said all kind of crazy shit.
You said something smart, and it wasn't to Pops, but you said something smart as you was walking out under your breath, and you was like, and he heard it and reacted, and I mean that in an instant he was from the couch to the door, to where he moved so fast to where you said "F these shoes."
How did you get here that fast?
Hey, I'm telling you, it looked like Barlog with a belly.
Dude.
He had Khaled. I was sitting there in amazement, like, bro, I've never seen nobody that big and that cool move that fast. They was lightning fast, and you knew it had weight on it. Bro, I was terrified. To this day, like Big Mo say something, I'm gonna do it. That's like that one pool party. I nutted up on half the pool party because that nigga, and nobody even did what he said they did. And man, he was trying to stop me, but it was too late. He said, son, I'm like, what? He like, that group back there is about 20 niggas. He like, something about something, and he felt disrespected.
Oh,
I went back there and nutted Bro, I nutted up. Everybody sitting there looking like, I didn't do it. I didn't say, I swear to God. I nutted
Wait,
up.
And he made it up?
I don't know.
I don't think he made it up. I think he may have.
I think he
embellished a little bit?
I think he may have misconstrued what somebody said.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because literally everybody's like, I swear to God, I didn't. Bro, I peeled out my shirt, ran up on the whole group tripping.
Because you have to be pretty stupid to
do
say
something.
something to.
Yeah. So I'm like,
like-
I know ain't nobody said nothing to Pops. Like, yeah, right. He like, that group back there, that's all of them right there. That's them right there. Oh, I nutted up. I
Oh, my
nutted
God.
up. And then, mind you, these the homies.
Yeah.
But I nutted up, nigga. Like, this Pops. Ain't nobody gonna ever say nothing to this man disrespectful.
And the fact that he's feeding all of us and we can
Man,
always be over
what?
here whenever we want, like,
man,
you about to.
I
you
turned
out your
into
mind.
Thor, nigga. I was back there on nose to nose with niggas. They all like, bro, I didn't say it. I promise I didn't. But Big Mo was a legend, man.
But think about the time they came up in.
Yeah.
Think about the other brothers. Like, think about uncles and the other brothers, the older cats in the
was a cold era.
neighborhood that they grew up with. That was what they was walking with.
Facts. Facts.
Like that's who they was practicing against.
Yeah.
Like, this is who my adversaries or my ops or my people, my allies, whatever. Think about them. Think about their fists. Think about their hands. Those dudes. Think about their fists.
I look at Dave.
Think about how boxing was a thing.
Yeah.
Like a real thing. Boxing
Yeah.
was a real thing. Being a man, being about your stuff, getting your money. Disrespect was never tolerated. Like,
It never
just
was
think
tolerated.
about that era of man. That's the O.J. Simpson era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dave Johnson.
Get,
Like him and my dad, like they used to scare the hell out of me.
dude.
Like Dave, you see us at the track, like, hey, come here.
Yeah.
Like-
Who's that? Yeah. Dude. Like, and he had hands
It's like he can punch through bricks.
no, he had hands like he didn't have to ball them up to knock you out.
Like they just look just
Like
crazy.
they just like this. They'd
like
be
he'd slap you and knock you out.
Like how Bang put his hand on old boy and said,
Yeah.
"You feel like you in charge?"
Charge.
Like you just feel like so much power. Just
Right.
in that.
Like,
I was
whoo,
like-
a cholesterol filled fist. You know?
Cholesterol, high blood pressure,
Man, the frustration.
full of nicotine.
Full.
I would see people get whooped back in the day, get spankings or get whooped from certain people. And I'd be like, yeah, I would. I'm like, you got to be a damn fool to get in trouble from your dad.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got to be crazy. Like,
We done got soft, man.
and that's a part of it. So that ties back into, it was a different era. It was a different kind of environment where kids did have to operate differently, like even down the block, like, because this person could reprimand you. You could get in trouble. You know, you actually could get a whooping.
Yeah,
You could actually get a whooping down the
Sweet
street
boy.
and get walked home and then get a whooping.
Multiple
From
whoopings
everybody.
once you get home.
Yeah.
from your
'Cause
mom, from your
that
dad.
happened to me before. I was around the corner acting up. I got in trouble there. Walked me to my house, explained to my mama what I did, and then I got in trouble again. I'm like,
We got
damn.
into whoopings.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, all y'all gonna whoop me?
My mom, the first whooping would be my grandma. The second would be my mom. Then the third one would be my dad. Because my mom and dad, they were at work, so my grandma was there with us. So she the first
Whooping.
Yeah.
and she used to be snitching on us all the time. But I was her favorite. She didn't really snitch on me. She snitched on everybody else. Yeah, it was
Oh,
crazy.
shoot. And that was the thing. You could get it, like, if
Oh,
you
he got a whooping by her too.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah. But that wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
But you could get a phone call. You could get into the whooping mode to where your parents start calling people in your family.
And telling them what you did.
And once they start getting on the phone, that telephone thing,
make
like,
it worse.
let me tell you what your nephew did.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what such
And then
and
that feedback make it even worse for you.
even worse. And then now they coming over, and then they calling, like, and it just is like, and it's almost like they was waiting, like, let me get me some of this.
Yeah.
You know?
You come over to their house for your
Couldn't wait to
cousin's birthday, and they be like, "Oh, this Mister, I want to steal some shoes."
Yeah, in front of everybody. Like, we not here for that. We not
You
here.
embarrassing
shoot.
your mama and everybody and your dad. I'm like,
Bro, why are you bringing that? That was last year. You
no, that was last week. It's over. We moved past that.
Yeah, you still mad?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even steal from you.
Well, of course we ain't asking that. That's all questions we asking in our head.
Yeah,
Because if we verbalize that, your head
What?
would be flying across the room.
but I wasn't saying nothing to my mom or my aunties.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I was
Exactly.
terrified.
Dude,
Like,
some of them punches would be so cold, like the whoopings from the uncles would be one thing, but some of your aunties, that's crazy.
oh
they
man.
got
like-
a crazy woman straight.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Like, no way that felt like that.
Then we come from an era where you have to pick your weapon of your own demise. That psychologically making
That's
you go
horrible.
outside and go get a switch. And you know, as a kid, your first mind think I'm picking the small one. You go in there and they be like,
Go get the.
Yeah, I got something there. Give me that belt.
They come back, switch this long, got thorns all on it. Like, bro, you in
Wait,
the
that's
image?
off the lemon tree.
Or off the rose
This
bush.
ain't the Game of
That's
Thrones.
a rose bush.
Fuck. This is not the Game of Thrones, lady.
There was a Mexican family that lived across the street that we used to get, like, we on Pine and Hill.
Yeah.
But right across the street, it was like a little tree in front of an apartment building. And it's so funny because we used to go get switches, and the little Mexican kids are the people be over there, they be like, they knew what was
They
coming.
knew it was about to happen.
Like,
Oh my God.
I have a smell.
and you know, you be over there like,
Yeah.
and they just be looking, they be like,
He about to get woe out.
Hail Mary vomits.
That's crazy.
Hey man, shout out to the way we was brought up. Shout out to how we were raised, but we're not putting that same
Energy into our kids are telling y'all to do that. It's just
nah.
be more, hold your kids accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they're respecting authority figures, but that don't mean authority figures need to respect them. And if can disrespect them and get away with it. And in that case, a kid should never be going back and forth with an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just walk away, go get an adult who can handle it,
Yep.
and then go back. You don't need to be going back. You owe this and yeah. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I ain't having that from
Unacceptable
none of my
behavior.
kids.
Don't say nothing to them. Come get me.
Come
Call me.
come
or-
get me.
and I'll be over there.
I
wherever.
promise you,
Yeah.
I'll handle it. But come get me. Don't do that. Don't call no elder out of their name.
Yeah.
Don't be disrespectful. You know, if they try to put their hands on you, you got to defend yourself.
Absolutely.
Right.
I defend yourself at all times. But like you said, we not doing the disrespecting the name and everything else. It's a problem. Call your mama. Call me.
Your uncle, somebody, anybody
Yeah.
who can get close.
Call an
to
adult.
Solve this
You know what I'm
situation.
saying?
Yeah.
And be respectful to adults. I that's one of my biggest things with like kids these days. Like, I don't care who the adult is, respect them as an adult until they and even if they disrespect you, if it's not to the point of where it's catastrophic, like, okay, cool. Come tell your mom or your dad
Yeah.
and let us handle it.
Because one, you can't beat up no adult.
Yeah, one, you can't whoop no adult.
Yeah. So
You know, and
Chill out.
you might be in the wrong.
Yeah.
So, but you know, like I don't allow the going back and forth and I disrespect of adults and other adults. Like, you be mindful and be respectful because too, you are a reflection of me.
yeah. And the crazy thing is, you know what his reputation was in the streets. So Brooklyn would be at our house, and then like Brooklyn just got crazy manners.
Very,
they
yeah.
like that's his son.
I used
I
to
had
low
so
key.
many people say that. They be like, that is his son.
And
He acts like that?
Brooke is A1.
I used to low key be hot when people would do that. Like, damn, I'm that bad.
He's like, yes.
Not always. You wasn't always.
I mean,
once you got to high school,
But also, you were very respectful around parents, though.
And I've
Yeah.
always
Like,
been.
You've never, but he's never been disrespectful.
But this wasn't parents that was our peers saying that about his son.
yeah,
Not
okay.
like my dad and
Yeah, because I was gonna say
it's us. They're like our
No,
peers.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, like that's his son.
Like,
It's
wait.
like, cause he's like yes. They're like, do you want it? Please, I'll have 2. Thank you. It's just like
Yes, ma'am. And,
Yeah.
you know, holding doors and
all that stuff.
you know. So
Shout
they
out
like,
to
wait a
Brooke.
minute,
Yeah.
Shout
nigga,
out, Brooke.
that's your kid? Like, yeah, that's my kid. I don't play that.
He's
Just,
like, well, you're doing a good job raising him.
like, just
Or they
because,
tell me like, tell him he's doing a good job raising him because he's a great kid.
He is.
like,
yeah.
just because I'm a fool don't mean I'm a raise a fool. You feel
Right.
me? Like, that I ain't having that. And my mom was big on that. My mom was big on respect. She taught me that, you know, and that has stuck with me. My uncles, I feel like that generation, like, you know, like our fathers and, you know, our uncles and all that stuff from that, they was big on respect and it instilled in us.
Yep.
So I pushed that in mind, you know, like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, you know, like you see your aunties, you walk in anybody's house, you speak, you don't never,
You just
Right.
walk in and
you know,
just
you
go
don't
off
walk
to-
in,
yeah.
just go straight to your cousin's room or go plant. No, you, hi, how you doing?
Acknowledge everybody in the house.
Acknowledge the adults.
Especially the owners of the house.
Yeah, especially the owners of the house. You better not walk in no owner of nobody's house and don't speak.
Better not be on your phone walking in nobody's damn house.
Yeah.
But that's another thing, like why I think, well, we kind of took it overboard or whatever, but like when you are at somewhere and a brother walks in and they don't acknowledge I can't stand that. Like
Yeah,
it's
me
like
neither.
like
Like you
dude,
see
like
me.
it don't matter that we don't know each other or we might be this like,
Right.
but I'm here.
Yeah.
You should when you walk into a building, and even for your own safety,
Yeah.
clean up some like, hey, what's up, brother? I'm such.
Right.
I don't like when people come into a building that I'm at or we're at, and we're all grown adults, we're all men. Acknowledge the men and women. Acknowledge everybody. Hey,
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing?
yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's just what you do. Like let me know you on some cool shit like that we are in here together. Like you in this house we in here together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not me and you over there. Like
Right.
if you came to this house and some shit goes off, we on the same side.
Right.
Like we
Right.
moving like
We're moving together.
I think a lot of things have been flipped though, because I was, like my uncles and everything, and like T-Ho and them instilled in me. You always make eye contact with any man. You know, you look him in the eyes and you speak.
Kids don't.
And nowadays, it's like you try to look a cat in the eye, like, "Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?" And he'll turn off or look away,
Right.
or they take it as like disrespect.
yeah, like
Like,
what?
what you staring
yeah.
at? Like, what you mean I'm staring at? Nigga, I'm looking at you in your eyes as a man. That's respectful. Now, if I turn off, or you say what's up, and I don't respect you.
Yeah.
I feel I think differently about you,
Right.
but I don't. So I try to everybody I see, like, what's up, bro? How you doing? What's up, bro? How you
Right.
doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not what's up in you with the other terms or no like that, because I've been there, done that. So it's always gonna be a
Do y'all think this lack of like respect and accountability come from like boys being raised by single moms without a strong uncle or
just not a
male
strong,
figures
not a
in
strong
male-
male role model or figure in their life.
yeah. So-
Because you could not have a father,
and the mom
but
can do a great job.
But
yeah.
no, but you could have a Trey uncle or a pun or like you could have a strong male role model there that's not particularly
in the house with you every day.
in your house, and you have an example. But I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like it. But women could teach respect too, though. You know what I mean? Like they could teach respect, but they
that's
can't
more
tell
of a
you how to.
southern thing. I feel like people on the women on the West Coast aren't the same as like how the southern black woman is. Southern black woman, like those people,
Like hospitality, respect, like just like
everything, like
etiquette, and
all that stuff. Like I think the South is more. I don't know if it's because of the culture and the history down there, but on the West Coast it seems like
because they can conceal carry.
like you,
You better respect me.
I just feel like when the West is like in California, like it's not a lot of respect out here.
I think it's changed.
Hey,
Like I said, think
I
it's
was just
changed.
joking right now.
What?
I was just joking about the conceal carry shit.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking about it. Like cats think that they could get away with anything because they know we have been stripped of our rights to be.
To
bare arms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying to bear arms to like just like
But you
blazing.
know, but
like,
you know, if you got a gun, I got a gun. You know, whatever can happen, this can lead to me no longer being here.
Yep.
that I just thinking about that right now. That could be like a thing too. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you can get got also. Like, you ain't just walking up being however you being.
Yeah.
And I think so. You might be right.
I definitely think morals and respect has diminished in the last 20 years because, I was raised by a single mom
Yeah,
and I'm super respectful
Right.
until you cross that line and then I'm tripping.
because she held you accountable. She
Miss-
wasn't.
yeah,
She like you said, she wasn't going up to school getting on your teacher's asses
Nah.
about your behavior. She was
Nah,
getting
not
on
at
you.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that matters. Where
Right.
other kids' parents are, they going up there on the teacher's ass. Like, what did you do to my
Like I said,
kid?
I
What
think
is-
in
like,
20 years it's been a shift, to where it like you said, especially like on the West Coast.
it's us. Not
Yeah.
particularly us.
But it's our
generation.
era, our generation.
We
that's-
raising the worst kids.
Well, yeah, because it's like the kid is right all the time.
Yeah.
We allow them to have their doors closed. We don't go. Look how like these school shootings, right? Look how many you hear about to where the kid was in the room with multiple firearms and the parent didn't go in there and didn't know.
Right.
How you didn't know?
How you wasn't in there
You
on
not checking they
Saturdays
closet?
cleaning their room
cleaning
on Saturdays?
their room, checking their
watching
closet.
them clean their room.
My
Pull
parents
that
used to-
out.
Yeah.
Pull that.
You allowing them to sit for 5 to 6, 7 hours with their door closed.
Right.
Open
I
the
don't
door.
even think I could close my
What?
door. Actually, I don't even
What?
think
I
I
couldn't
could
close
actually
my
close my
door.
door.
I couldn't close my
No.
door. That was out. I can leave it to where it cracked.
Yeah, I couldn't
But, like,
close my
them
door.
Closing them doors.
You know, that was only when you changing clothes.
Yeah.
That was it. You fully clothed, nigga, that door better be open.
Yeah.
Because I need to know what's going on
Yeah,
up in
I
there.
couldn't even close my door.
That's what I'm saying. And
That
now,
room door be closed like a mug.
There definitely wasn't no god dog lock on the door.
Nah, hell no.
now
Ain't
these
no
kids
locks.
be having locks and they doors be closed. You know, so and these parents be cool with it.
Yeah, I know some few times because Camila and Niswa had their room door closed because you know they on the phone.
Yeah.
Talking.
So my dad, I'm gonna take the door off the hinges.
Yeah.
He used to pull the door out.
Yeah. No, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's true. It's our era, our generation that is enabling a lot of
All
this
of this
bad
stuff,
behavior. Because, and I think, well, the world has changed from 20, 30 years ago
Yeah.
as well, to where parents are so overwhelmed and consumed with so much to where it's like when you get home, you just want to be left alone.
Right. Right.
So it's like, yeah,
you working all day. Yeah.
okay, I love you, baby. Yeah, there's the food. I'm tired. I'm about to go lay my ass down. And you know, you scrolling as well. You on TikTok, Instagram, you know, and
You
all this-
distracted as
you
well.
distracted as well. So, you know, it's you're not teaching, you're not pouring into your kids like our parents poured into us sometime.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think another thing, our parents were kind of like still shocked from like Jim Crow. Like they were like maybe on
Slavery
the tail
and shit.
end of the Jim Crow. And
Yeah.
their parents was part of like maybe some slavery, their grandparents. So they still had that like fear of like,
Right.
oh no, you can't do that. So you best be on your best behavior so you don't get
Grocery store. You better not touch nothing in this grocery store.
yeah.
Right.
Whereas we like
Cause
that's not anything that really like we read about it, we know
Because
about it.
anything in the grocery store we could pay for it. Like
Yeah.
we like, yeah.
even like with us, we're only like what? Our group, we're only like 4 generations away from slavery.
Yeah, they
Or
say
3.
two grandmas away.
Yeah, we like, you know, 2 to 3 3 generations away from slavery. So that's close.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
know, that's close. So like you said, man, I think that's what plays into that as well.
Yeah. And now we like losing that because we're getting further and further away from it, and it's like we got more freedoms, and it's not as we still have some of the problems like with police brutality and all that other stuff, but it's not the same where like people are getting lynched and you know you can't. Well, we got sundown towns, but there's none around.
Not
It's-
like how
yeah, like
nothing
how
in
it used to
comparison
be.
to what it
Yeah.
used to be.
And some of them were probably actually in those eras, in those parts of the town, because a lot of our
Well,
families
your
came from
dad
the
talking
South.
about coming from
The
Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They come from the South, so they dealt with all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they had the parenting. They parented it the way they parented because of the traumas from their upbringing and listening to their parents and grandparents talking about what went on.
Yeah.
And now we like our parents don't really. They weren't like giving us stories. Like they kind of shielded us.
That
from-
story about your dad talking about from Oklahoma, I had never heard that.
Yeah, me neither.
I was like, wait, what?
Exactly. They're like
You
they don't
state
tell
that on Indian reservation.
Yeah.
And like, what? Like,
My dad went over there and got us to an Indian reservation, and they
Like,
fed us
what?
and all this stuff.
That's
Like,
crazy.
come some real estate stuff had happened, and the dude hated on his dad, and then his dad, whatever, he had to get out of like, you know what, we out of here.
Yeah.
Packed up and left Oklahoma in a car to come to California.
California.
Ran out of gas and this and that, and had to like barter with an Indian reservation to get
That's
like
crazy.
Like just think about the mindset that you got to be in, just and also even navigating
Yeah.
yeah.
from.
From like you
From
didn't have
Oklahoma.
you didn't have your phone like this.
Yeah.
You got to look at it.
And you telling your
map,
family, your wife and your woman got to be with the business too.
Too.
Like whatever you say, I'm with
we
it.
up and we
If
going.
you saying I'm leaving Oklahoma, we're headed to California, there can't be no. Well, what's going on? And
Yeah,
they're
just
like,
get in the car and
get
just
your
go.
ass in the car. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Our life is up and we're leaving.
leaving, yeah.
Imagine you trying to tell Ayana you about to leave California and go drive to Wyoming or
Like,
something.
good. I've been trying to get rid of your ass.
Yeah, you gonna go. Take all your little shit
Yeah.
and get in your car.
Make sure you take the little cameras and monitors and shit.
Actually, I've been at your shit back. Here
Don't
go
leave
your
a
go bag.
cord here, nigga.
See, I gotta go back to your ass.
I got a bug out bag for you. Here go your bug out bag. Get out of here.
Dog's
It's
gonna
called
be.
on the bag. Get rid of a nigga.
You got everything you need. Your passport, your license, your wallet, all your
Nigga,
little extra
everything.
monies.
Go, bye.
Hey, that's crazy. But also, so not to get distracted or to get too far away from it, but the other thing I will say is the pressure on us to raise our family by ourselves because of the lack of trust also. Because nigga, our kids ain't just going anywhere.
Hell no.
Our kids ain't just
Spinning up.
oh, the coach is taking you to the game? Cool. Yeah. Oh, coach is taking you home? We done heard the horror stories. And our parents had to go through that. Yeah. Like with people, and maybe the kids not even telling their parents or not telling them, like they were still on the village mentality, but also in that village mentality, some predators thrived.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
A lot of predators thrived in that aspect of, oh yeah, I got the kids. Yeah, go to Coach Johnny's or the daycare or this or going to the park or whatever. Yeah. We were at the park
all day.
Nigga, by ourselves.
All day.
Yeah.
All
I'm
day.
Like 5, 6, 7 going to the park.
Walking to the park. Yeah.
That's why
going to the ice cream truck with cash, like, and money and this and that. Like they were way more trusting back then. And so from their trusting ways, we may have been traumatized through stories, through what we saw and what we had. Because now, like, it's almost like maybe to a fault, the overprotection shit of like, nigga, you ain't spending the night nowhere. Yeah, I don't know.
Let them walk home from school, and school may not even be that far. It may be less than half a mile away, and we still don't let them walk.
And that only makes it harder on us.
Yeah, because now we've run scrambling trying to go pick them up. Our parents
I got to get there. I got to
hurry up, get there. Yeah,
I got to do this. Everything we have to make up for everything because of what we don't want to happen from the past or what it may have happened. Yeah. And then, we're at work. Yeah. We're working. We're doing this, and we're trying to be absolutely everything for our children to protect them from stuff. Yeah, that's a big difference too. Our parents was it?
Man, my dad was worried about hey, get home from school the best way you can.
I wish they would tell my dad or mom, yeah, there's a basketball tournament in San Diego.
Guess who won't be there?
What? We wasn't going to that.
Not only will Jason not be there, but we won't be there, and nobody else will be there associated with this family.
We not going to that. That's out.
Even if it was a track meet, it would be like at the end of the season, maybe like some finals or whatever. Yeah. And guess what? It would be a bunch of kids with 2 cars, 2 parents, 2 families. Not all the families would go.
Yep.
It would be like, okay, Coach William is taking them.
Yeah, Broomfield taking them all.
Broomfield taking all of them, or this and that. Every parent couldn't go. They just had to work on the weekends,
and then the parent may show up like on the last day, or on a Sunday or something, or Saturday. Like we got to be out there Friday, so we riding with whoever down there, Dottie, Angie, or whoever. Yeah, they taking us to the track meet, and then our parents come on the back end of it.
Even in school, like the homie Pops used to take all us to school. He would load us up and drop us off. And my mom had to trust that, that he was going to do what he said he was going to do, which he did. Like he made sure he was on our ass and he made sure we was there and respectful and everything else. But
we was on that city bus or the school
and
bus.
then it turned into the city bus and the school bus,
transfer.
The city bus, people used to be on there wild. And the city bus.
The city bus was crazy.
Long Beach Transit was
it builds character riding the city
bus. For sure.
Builds character or it builds trauma.
Yeah.
Both.
It helps with
hit that button quickly.
Well, it helps with awareness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your P's and Q's. You learn to watch for things.
And I think that's the only way you learn is by being out in the wild.
Yeah.
Like you can't read a book to how to survive in the wild. You got to actually be in it. That's why we survived it, because
we was in
our parents put us out there like, y'all go figure this shit out.
Bro, this is a time when cell phones and shit was non-existent.
Exactly.
We would be out we would leave the house at 10 in the morning and wouldn't be coming home till 8 at night.
Dude.
And they didn't have our location. They couldn't call and see where we was at.
They weren't even worried about where we were either.
Yeah.
They was like, as long as you back at the house.
You better be in this house before these street lights come on.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that matters.
You miss a bus stop. That is just another 15 minutes of exposure to the street. You know what I mean? Like where you down the street a little too far. Like, nah, I ain't waiting for the bus. I'm just gonna jog.
Yeah, on everything. Like, nah, that bus gonna take too long. I'm gonna get in trouble. Niggas start walking.
Sometimes you fall asleep on that bus unexpectedly. You wake up, you're like, oh my God, I'm 5-6 stops away.
In trouble.
I did that.
In trouble.
I've done that. I fell asleep on the bus before I woke up. Like, oh, where the fuck am I at? Like,
Yeah.
I blew it.
It's getting dark. And then we not that's just the parents, but then we thinking about like just even the dangers of what our city where we at.
Yeah.
Like I waited 15 minutes by Poly to get on this bus.
On the 7?
Like
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like I waited 15 minutes here where I feel my home territory.
Yeah.
But I missed a stop down the way over here. I'm out of bounds.
Yeah.
And you mean I gotta wait 15, 20 minutes
For another
bus in the out of bounds? Like, I'll jog back. Like I'll jog.
Yeah.
My backpack on it,
Like,
just swinging on your back.
You were sitting duck also. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
just really out of bounds. And it's just you had to learn that kind of behavior. Like, yeah.
I was going from the east to the north.
Dude.
And it's like, you know, I get down here and I'm fine. I'm comfortable. I know everything going on around here. I know everybody around here. I'm safe. This is my safe place. But then I got to go home and it's like, oh my God.
The 61 or the 62?
61 or the 62, man, down Atlantic, bro.
And the 7 was orange?
And you get everything on that bus, bro.
The 41 and 45 was always the cool ones, the ones that went down
Anaheim.
Yeah, like you. But when you get on that, you start going north. That's when everything starts changing. Once you get past Bixby Nose,
north to south was the issue.
Yeah,
East to west
was never
was not the issue.
Yeah. To the east to the north and north to the east, that's when it became a problem. Especially soon as you pass San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, once you pass Bixby Nose.
Yeah, once you pass San Antonio, you hit Delamo.
Yeah.
Oh,
anything is possible.
Now you nigga, what? You running into so much different shit.
Yeah. And like just how I was saying, how our kids aren't aware. Like we in off of Normandy in the 8 trays this past weekend, and they all out trying to walk up Normandy. I'm like, if y'all don't get in the backyard, it's like it ain't the 8 trays we worried about. It's about people looking for them.
Yeah,
they may be coming over and they see y'all, and y'all don't know, and they don't know nothing about anything. Like they literally don't know anything about any of that stuff.
I couldn't tell you
what
to look for.
And they out there just, I'm like, go in the backyard and don't come back in the front. Just stay in the backyard or in the driveway where it is gated and closed.
Yeah.
Like y'all can't, this ain't Lakewood or or Long Beach where you just walk around and just all willy-nilly and nothing happens.
Right.
Like, this stuff. And they was just saying that somebody had got clipped over there like that's the night before. I was like, man, y'all stay back here. And they just don't get it.
They naive. They're so naive, but they, like I said, they sheltered.
And, they have the age where you're, like you always say, where your face is punchable.
Yeah, your face.
Like you're not a little. You don't look like little kids. You guys are high school boys.
Yeah, you punchable now.
Yeah,
Like because I'm gonna overreact because I'm not gonna let you get up. I ain't trying to fight no 18-year-old.
Yeah,
fair
at all.
You've been playing football for the last 6 months. Nah, man, like
watch this.
Then rest in peace to that young man that just lost his life at that party, that basketball player.
Oh yeah.
But his name was like something JoJo. His nickname was JoJo. He went to Henderson State or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. But he was 23, fiance, and
10 siblings.
10 siblings. He was
and
at a pool. And he was at a pool party.
This is something recent that just happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
Like this past yesterday, the holiday.
Yep,
right?
yep. He's 23 years old. Got shot in the head by a 17-year-old.
Playing sucker too close.
So, and like you just said, I'm not trying to fight no teenager, but these teenagers ain't fighting.
Yeah.
They have no value of life, dude.
None
It's like,
whatsoever.
damn, like they have no value of life. And so he was at the party with his family?
He was at a pool party. He was at a pool party, having fun, enjoying himself. And I really got the full story. I haven't even seen nobody say the full story, but
he's got a little blog.
Of what happened, and he got shot in his head by a 17-year-old.
Nobody's willing to take a loss anymore.
No.
Nobody's willing to take a loss.
Nobody want to get embarrassed.
And it's like, yeah, some of the baddest people in the world, they never took an L. Like they never came across somebody that was badder than them. But I was always told as a kid by your dad, uncles, everybody, my dad. There's always somebody out there that's better than you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come a time where you gonna come across, and that could be sports, that could be education, fighting, anything. Somebody out there been working, and which set you up like for like you better work hard also, but also it's okay. Like if you meet your match, you met your match that day.
Yeah.
It don't mean it's over.
Yeah.
Right.
What did you learn from that loss? What did you get better? And so it's like, it's okay to take, well, not no more. Like for us, it was okay for homies to get down and still be homies.
Yeah.
And not have not one
Bit of animosity.
to where it was like, I got to get you back.
Yeah, some way, shape, or form to get you back. Just
It would be like, okay, cool. We got that off. Like, shut up. We moving forward. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I messed up. I did something wrong. Like, let's get down. My bad. You know what I mean? Like, I tripped out. And that was okay. You may not have been best of friends the next day, but it was still like respect where you wasn't about to off somebody or something over something like that. It's like now, like if you get somebody gets the best of you in slap boxing, it escalates to
whooping out a gun.
Like, damn, like y'all was just
slap boxing, like playing. Y'all was
you
just
slapped me too hard. Yeah, I'm like,
nigga, we just playing.
like, and it's like,
It's
damn.
physical contact.
Yeah, and it's gonna get hard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a contact sport. It happens. I didn't knock you out. I just slapped you kind of hard.
And sometimes it just be like, because you come in with power, and then as you come closer, you slow down. But if you roll into it,
Right, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's happening like this anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I ain't trying to knock your ass out. I just threw a punch.
Yeah, we out here playing, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We got away from that too. The physical aspect of life.
Yeah.
With being physical with each other and learning limitations and learning, that's how you knew what you could take and what you couldn't take.
Right.
By slap boxing, wrestling.
Slap boxing, wrestling. And then that goes to show, okay, like I know me and all my homies, we straight.
We good.
We go somewhere, we straight. Because I know how we wrestle and slap box with each other. So, and other crews was the same way.
Right.
They was doing the same shit. So that's why we would go somewhere and rumble, and that's all it would be.
That's all it was.
Rumble, niggas go their separate ways.
Now I see these kids doing that thing where they like, if there's somebody doing this, and you see that? What is that stuff they be doing?
I ain't seen
Like they'll do something like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but that's not taking a. I know.
I'm just saying, like, what is that? Like, that's what they do.
It's their
paper rock scissors.
their Rochambeau. It's like I think it's called. Is it called Shadowbox?
No, that ain't even shadow box. It's not even.
Where they go like this, like that, and like this. Yeah, where their head goes up, head down.
Yeah, and then the people were doing like soon. Like,
Yeah.
then you put your arm up, then you like.
So you got to do the opposite of what my hand does.
Okay.
So, but if I go up and you go up,
then they like.
if I go left and you go, so if I go like this,
I'm supposed to go this
go
way.
the other way.
Yeah.
And then, but if I get you, you go that way.
Uh-huh.
I got a point. I got to get 3 points against you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do it, that's how they like determine like who goes first, who does this.
Yeah, I was watching them do that. I was like, what is this?
It's fun too. Like the kids, they be having fun with it. Like
Obviously, yeah, they enjoying it. So I'm looking at it like, what are y'all doing?
yeah, I think it's called Shadow Box. Xander used to do it. They used to do it at football, like who's going first or whatever. They be in line doing that. But what you talking about is some of them be getting slick with it, be like, you know what I mean? Like dancing with it or turn, be like,
Yeah. I'm sitting there like, I'm looking at
look
my
at
nephews
like,
to do
what
that.
are
I'm
little
like,
weird kids doing?
yeah, I'm like, what is that? Let me get back on this Knicks and Pacers game, man. Because I don't know what the heck is happening right now.
Hey man, part of it is we getting old.
Yeah.
We getting old.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the kids, man. They living life and doing their own thing and creating up new ways to live. Man.
Right.
I ain't mad at them.
Yeah,
Manny over here Manny acting like the what's
off
the
my
dude
porch.
get off my
Yeah,
grass.
yeah. I feel him though, because I'm like, what the
I
hell
be like,
is
what
that?
is it? Because I don't even know what it is. I'm just see y'all.
Their
like,
terminology is annoys me.
like, what are y'all doing, man? This is
Their
crazy.
terminology annoys me. I love them to death, but these kids and they slang, like, what are you saying? What are you trying to say to me? Like, what does that mean? All right, man, I'll be lost.
And then I don't allow my kids to. I'm like, you text full, complete sentences
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
I don't want you to put in,
Don't
none of that.
what you doing?
Yeah, WYD, none of that stuff.
GL.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Right.
text me one time. G. I said, nigga, what the this stand for?
What is that?
Good looking.
Oh, good looking.
I'm like, hey, text it out. That's lazy.
Because
Complete sentences to me.
Yeah.
Or you can send an emoji, like a thumbs up emoji or something, like if okay or whatever, but don't send me none
Don't
of that slang
abbreviate
stuff.
everything
Yeah.
you say, dude.
I
That's
don't
annoying.
got time for that.
Yeah.
that is a dumbing down.
Yeah.
Like, but even when they spell it, it's like it spells the word for them. You know what I mean? Like it's not helping. Like cursive is gone. Like like Pippin.
And Ryan was just saying she don't have a signature. I was like, you better figure something out because you about to start going off to school. And you got to start signing formal documents and you need a signature. You can't write your name in print.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna fly. Like you better come up with something.
They
like
said
on
they
email,
implement
I
that
just
back
hit
in
the
school,
sign.
though.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh?
I believe they said they implement cursive writing back in school.
Yeah, it's too late for these kids.
Yeah. I mean, the newer
Are they
kids.
putting it back in?
Yeah, I believe they said they're going to implement it back in school. It's like a lot. I mean, I understand the new rules, but you should maintain some of the old ones. I think it should be a good mesh, you know?
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff that they've taken out of school and, you know, just like life, a lot of these kids could use. I think
Like
we
wood
have.
shop and all that stuff.
That shit was a fun
Metals. I
class.
used to love
dude.
wood shop.
Wood
I
shop
wanted to
and
be-
metal shop.
I wanted
All
to be a
that.
carpenter when I was in wood shop.
Yeah.
I used to love that class. I thought I was gonna take it when I went to college. Like, yeah, that class is no longer available.
That's
like they don't
crazy.
have it in the schools anymore. I was like, what? I was like, I just had it last year in the 8th grade. I was like, nah, it's over.
Oh,
was
I
like,
think.
man.
No, she's not black. You know what was a tight one? Was auto
Auto
mechanics.
mechanics, yeah.
I couldn't get in there. I couldn't get in
I
the
thought
class.
that was dope.
But they used to bring their cars and work on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Free getting your car fixed for free.
Facts.
Like, dude, like,
That's
and we don't have none of that. We don't have a tangible.
Do they
skill
have
stuff.
auto mechanics still or no?
Weird.
I
High
don't see it.
school.
No, I don't see it.
They
Yeah,
take
probably-
out the electives, like the tangible electives.
Yeah.
The
Even Long Beach City. Long Beach City got rid of a lot of that stuff. Long Beach City College. They got rid of a lot of that stuff.
Well, like electives and all that.
Yeah, like a lot of their trades and stuff they got rid of, which was crazy. I'm like, damn, why y'all doing that?
They just want people to be robots and nobody. Because our parents' generation, they knew how to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They can fix cars. They knew how to they were
Change
handymen.
tires, change
They were
brakes,
all that
oil.
stuff. And now, like our generation, we kind of, some of us have it, but this next generation, they don't know how to do anything. Everything is outsourced. You got to call somebody.
Yeah.
Nobody's plumbing. Nobody's doing carpentry. Nobody's hanging their TVs. They calling the Geek Squad out
Taskmaster
and all
and
kind of stuff.
Task Rabbit.
Yeah.
They be on
Yep.
Task Rabbit
yeah.
and shit like that. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Does that have anything to do with the rush that everybody's in though? Like
Yeah.
we have limited time on our hands.
We shortcut everything now.
We have like limited time. Like I enjoy doing my own line. Like it would be so much more convenient for me to just pay $30
A month. Yeah.
to get my lawn done twice a month.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a little bit therapeutic. You know, like it's like it would look better if a professional did it.
You should be a professional now as long as you've been living here.
Yeah. You would
Hey, what
think.
take you? Why you not a professional?
You don't
Or
got
you
no
ain't good
edges.
enough
No,
throughout the month.
because I could do a good job, but I've started the same time purposely
As a
as
gardener,
a gardener across the street.
they was gone before you
Yeah,
was
that
even
nigga did
finished.
3 lawns.
He's still over there.
He's still doing
I
what?
mean, he edged up, did everything. I mean, he's like. Now, my professionalism compared to their professionalism,
Yeah.
they doing 12 to 10 to
an
12, maybe
hour.
more
Yeah.
An hour
a
probably.
day.
A day.
Nah,
Yeah.
they probably doing way more than 12 houses.
Nah.
Well,
Depending on how big that house is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying they do that much a day. I'm doing one
Every
2 weeks
yeah.
or once a week.
Every other week.
Yeah.
Every other week, just one. The way they do it,
Yeah, they
it's
super,
a whole different.
right. Like the man hours that they have compared to your hours is different. You can be here.
I almost didn't finish my yard.
You can be here for 15 years and do your yard one or twice every month. Or they doing in 1 year, they doing about
so
400 or
much.
500 yards
Yeah.
in the whole year.
Dude, more than that. I think they're
Yeah.
doing more than that.
Absolutely.
Like,
Like thousands of yards
so
in a year.
my comparison to them, but I still like doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still like having the stuff to show this is how you, Xander, this is how you take this out. This is how you start this. This is how we edge. Like, just to have some skill of know how to do shit, because at some point, I'm watching a movie called Homeland. No, Homestead.
Oh, I seen
It's
that.
you seen it?
Yeah,
I haven't
with
watched that
with
yet.
the guy with the blonde hair, and
Yes.
they got that compound in Colorado, and
Farming and doing stuff. And the main thing is they had to call on security, like not even to keep people out. You know what I mean? Like
because something went down in the country, so that's like the rendezvous spot for certain people who they gave access
Permission
to.
to, yeah.
So they all come, but other people
Just following.
like say you we accept it, but you come in and we like,
I'm hungry. My kids
we
is
like,
here.
nah, man. We like, we don't have enough to.
But the wife is like throwing stuff over,
Yeah.
and it's causing like
chaos and
chaos
stuff.
and
Dude, it literally made me think like, damn, I'm glad I have a generator. I'm showing the kids how to use the generator, how to pour the gas, how to use nail guns, and this, how to use a pneumatic stuff. Because for a minute, I didn't have the patience for it. You know what I mean? Like,
But now it's about survival. So
it's about
not
survival. And
yeah.
my dad and them, like, they had way more patience when it came to your dad washing cars, teaching y'all. Like, they was short tempered.
He would have us out there until we got it right. Like me, I'm like, get out the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our patience is low. Like,
Yeah.
where it's like, I don't have time for you to be fucking up this much. Get it.
Move.
Like,
Move.
let me get this. I want to get on.
Our
Yeah.
parents though, no, you're gonna sit there and do
My
it
dad
until
was
you
out
get it
there
right.
washing the car for 3-4 hours.
Yeah, till you get it right.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wash it again. Rinse it back off.
yeah. And he'll come out there if it's. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah,
Wet the
I
whole
remember
car
that.
up again and start all over.
I used to be like, and I used to be waiting for them to go play basketball.
yeah,
Like, nigga, it's about like everybody gonna be gone. We was going to Willard
yep. And we out there in the front of
because Willard had the low rim
Yeah.
where you could dunk. Like, well,
So everybody be out. It's the 8-foot course, and so we all be out there every Saturday and Sunday.
but we would be waiting
For them to
to watch the car, and they dad
every-
used to have to come out. Mommy would come out and go inside the car, outside the car. I mean, he would be rubbing it like this, like,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't right,
Wash it again.
wet it all down, like. But that was the kind of patience that they had.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Nigga,
We don't got it.
I'm like, get out the way. I'm finna get it. I'm
Yep.
finna get on. And I'm gonna yell at you, and you can go in the house, and that's when we end up. You can be on your
Yeah.
game or your computer,
Yep.
doing whatever you doing. That's the end of it.
'Cause I'm finna cuss you
Yeah.
out because I didn't have to
But
come out here and do this.
But I'm not even. But it's not even any. It don't even hold any weight because they like, all right, I'm cool. I got out there after to wash the car.
Yep.
But we don't have the patience.
Yeah, and I still don't have the patience.
Me neither. Xander broke his toe washing the dishes 2 years ago.
How you do that? That don't even make sense.
He
That's not
went
even a
flip
toe.
while he was washing
He
it?
missed a month of
What
football.
did he drop something on his?
He was so. It's not funny. I'm not glad for my son, but this is the shit that you don't have patience for, right?
Yeah.
Like Xander emptied the dishwasher. Just you do the bowls and the plates. Don't because we don't want you touching the knives and this and that.
Yeah.
He's 9. He probably like 7. And so he takes out the plates and the bowls and he stacks the plates together. And he stacks the bowls on top of the plate.
Plates, yeah.
But he stacks it right in front of the microwave. So he got hungry in the middle of doing it. So he wants to put a Hot Pocket in the microwave or something he wants to put in there. So he opens the microwave and all the plates and dishes
bowls
fall on his toe
Ooh.
and break his second to big toe. And it was just like, my impatience was, nigga, you ain't never touching the dish again.
Yeah.
Like, get your ass
Yeah.
out the kitchen. But that's the wrong thing.
Right. No,
It's the-
it
you
should
should be
send
right
us
in
back
there
in
next-
the
you should be
kitchen.
right in there
In
next
there.
day.
Oh, see, our parents would have sent us back in the kitchen. Now you learned your lesson.
Let me guess. Y'all cleaned up the mess too, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm like, hey, bro. Put some ice on your
his
toe.
toe was
Yeah. Hey,
he couldn't even walk on it. We had to go to the hospital and everything, but
but they didn't do nothing. All they gonna do is
they
just
would
tape
wrap
it
it
up.
up and,
Yeah, that's
and
what
put a
I
little thing on
I
it.
know that. So I'm like, it's nothing you can do. Because Francis claimed I broke her toe when we were in
He just admitted.
when we was in Cabo. No, it wasn't.
I do it.
So we're walking.
Abuser.
We walking down the street. We hold hands. She's behind me like this. I step. It's like a high curb. I step off, and she steps off and put her foot.
Wait. So you walk. You
Kind of like how you see how high y'all that
Yeah.
step is. So she's behind me, and I'm walking off, and she walks off. So as she's stepping down, this foot is down. My front foot is already down, and her front foot is going down. And then she stepped down, I stepped down, and she put her foot underneath my foot, and her toe gets caught. In,
So wait, no. She can't put her foot under your foot. Her foot was down first, and you stepped on her foot.
Look, I'm like this.
Wait,
She's
what?
behind me.
Y'all walking kind of in
This
unison.
foot is down.
Uh-huh.
She's walking. So
So y'all walking in unison.
yeah. So I'm coming. So I'm bringing this foot down, and she's coming down with her front foot. Her front foot is underneath.
So her front foot is down.
It's come down at the same time. I don't know what happened.
It's already down.
It's already down.
It's not already.
If her
It's
foot
already
is
She's
down.
putting it underneath my foot. I'm in front of her.
You lying. Like, no. You can't step on her
Stand up.
foot. You can't
Stand up.
I get what you're saying. If her foot was under your foot, her foot was there first.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
y'all
it's
was
like
walking in
simultaneous.
unison. Yeah.
It's simultaneous.
So whose foot touched the ground first?
I have no idea.
Hers.
No, I don't know that to be true.
This nigga's a liar.
I don't know that to be true. And I'm in front of her. I don't even see her behind me.
So
like, I'm
she's
not,
walking behind you like a
She-
shadow. So she's like,
That's what I said.
absolutely. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what are you doing?
Walking in unison. She's like right up
And she's
on
like,
you.
were you guys walking and you went over on her?
No, I'm in front of her. I'm walking in front, and she's
Yeah.
like behind me.
Okay, you was pulling her behind.
So you
And
pulled,
she's like,
you pulled
like
her
this how
into
you
it.
broke my toe? I was like, I didn't break your toe. It was a mutual thing. Like, we both take accountability. You got to take some accountability for this too, because you put your foot underneath my foot. I'm
That's
in
the
front of
first
you.
time I ever heard somebody say that somebody put their foot under my
Underneath
foot.
their foot.
If she's behind, if I'm behind her, I'm in front of her, and she's behind me. How am I gonna see her? You think I'm like?
Like even when you roll an ankle, no one says you put your foot under my foot, so I roll my ankle.
What you mean? My ankle is that's my ankle. She's not.
But
gonna
your foot, if you roll your ankle, the foot is the person you roll your
I said
ankle
I stepped
on.
on somebody's foot.
Right,
And
you stepped-
I stepped on it, and
You stepped on
She didn't
Francis' foot.
say. She didn't say she put her foot underneath me to get her toe broke. So her pinky toe was broke, and I'm like, she's like, I need to go to the doctor. Like, they're not gonna do anything. All they're gonna tell you to do is just tape it up. So put some tape on it. She would not do it. She would not do it. And I was like, you're not gonna listen to me. So then after maybe like 2 months of it not healing,
Yeah.
she probably goes to the doctor. She come back like, what they do? She's like, just put tape on it. I'm like, you.
They
just
probably
get-
take two of them together.
That's what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just tape her pinky toe and her, I guess, the ring toe together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They taped them together. I was like, if you'd have did that 2 months ago when I told you, you'd
You'd
be
be
all
healed
right
up.
by now. Like, my goodness, all right, but I guess it takes somebody.
Professional.
I guess it take a white man to tell you for you to for you to listen.
To find it believable.
Yeah. Shit, I'm like, my goodness.
Ayana got her big toe stepped on by her homegirl with a stiletto.
Ooh. Do I remember this? When did this happen?
It was at, I can't remember whose bachelorette party it was. It might have been Mia's bachelorette party. I don't,
Or was it Roses or? No, that ain't.
no, but wait, was it? Was it Rosa's?
Yeah.
No, because it was other girls. It was either Mia's or somebody. Or
I
it might-
remember this. I remember this vividly.
So the girl was up on the stage, like maybe like a foot up,
Yeah.
and she fell off the stage, and the
Oh.
stiletto came right down on Ayana's big toe, or middle, or next to big toe. Took her nail off.
Ooh.
But can you imagine? And the girl wasn't like a tiny girl, so can you imagine all that weight coming on like a not even a half an inch by a half an inch?
Yeah.
My toe
The
hurt now
pounds
just
per
thinking about
square
it.
inch
Yeah.
of that.
Oh.
Coming from a foot on the stage.
Oh. I know that felt
Woo!
horrible. Like that's immediate sharp pain.
Dude, like, and I remember, and she was messed up for a minute with that. Like, I'm just thinking about.
And
So
you
I'm just thinking about how you broke your wife's toe. You should.
Nigga stomped it. That's crazy.
Oh, 245 pounds.
How do you
on your
break
baby
somebody's
girl's
toe
foot.
behind you?
Yeah.
That's
She did
crazy.
She stuck it underneath my foot. I was like,
Yeah, sure she
I was
did.
like,
So she just purposely was like, I hope he doesn't step on my toe.
Man, she out there drinking that tequila and I don't know what she doing behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sober, just walking back to the hotel.
But you are one not to take accountability for injuring somebody.
Who haven't I take accountability for?
Almost killing Monroe?
I didn't say I didn't do that. I said we was having a shootout, and that's just what happened.
You said he walked into my line of sight.
He did. I was actually aiming for Tyrone.
So look, he blaming Monroe for walking in front. So you buried a BB in his
in his body. Hey man,
Hey, you blame Monroe.
But what you don't walk in front of a barrel.
He was on a roof. How does this nigga even know
he
he's
knew
up
we was
there?
having a shootout. That's the whole point of us being out there.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
That's the whole point. We was out there just shooting BBs at each. Very dangerous. I don't know why we were doing that. We could have put somebody's eye out, anything.
Or
Some
you
of
could have,
people-
or you could have did what you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sniper.
Some people had automatic BB guns with CO2. Some people had the ones where you got to just. I had the one. I had the rifle. I was up there.
You
like,
had the most dangerous
I
Pump
was
one.
up there
action.
like Lee Harvey Oswald.
I'm almost knocked the homie head off.
I was out there like Lee Harvey, homie.
Sent you to the hospital 30 years later.
Yeah,
Like that's some cold-blooded stuff, man. Like
how did I get up on the grass? I was on Cali block too.
yeah.
Oh, I remember the gates used to be. It wasn't from the
other side of the house.
No, it wasn't from that. What's that thing? The gazebo. It wasn't from that we used to jump off. It was. Remember the gates was different.
It was from the side, the brick wall, right by the house.
By the pool. Oh, that's where it was. Oh, I thought it was.
Like you barely had to do anything to get on.
Remember,
the
it used to be. It used to have like a gate, and then the little car used to pull into the driveway, and then they tore that gate down, and opened the backyard up like it is now. Because remember, Cream used to have Dark and Lovely parked in that little spot.
The garage used to be like this, and there was a little fence like that, and then it went this way. So that little fence right there, that's how you get, like, it was barely like a 3 feet jump. Like,
yeah. What a time.
What a time, man. What a time to be alive, man. So, back Wednesday, same time, same place, because he's
leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving.
He's gonna miss. Oh, let's talk about our graduations.
Oh, yeah.
We got Zaya's graduation coming up Friday.
Brooklyn's graduation Wednesday.
I got no graduations.
No, you definitely don't have a graduation. Because guess why?
You're gonna be gone again.
For what? You're leaving on your nephew's graduation?
Yeah,
for leisure time.
For leisure time.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, this was planned way back in June.
I don't
when
care.
When was Brooks' graduation planned? 18 years ago?
Yeah.
He never told us when his graduation was.
You know,
a minimum of 4 years ago.
I could have worked around it.
And you know what?
A minimum of 4 years ago.
A minimum of 4 years ago.
Next year, when Araya graduate, I won't be gone because I'm gonna make sure they don't book it at the same weekend as her graduation.
Yeah, because you're gonna prioritize that.
Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna make sure I'm not gone.
I'm not gonna tell myself at the
I'm gonna make sure I'm not gone.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna book my trip
at the last minute
around because I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, my niece is graduating this year, and it's all graduations happen in June.
Actually, I can tell y'all when she go graduate now. We're gonna put it on camera now.
But also, I want to say that we also have a nephew that went through one of the most traumatic school seasons ever.
Facts.
In California.
Facts.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was very traumatic, and he still pushed through and didn't let that stop him. Didn't let that be an obstacle to him graduating.
COVID and his school burning down.
Yeah. These kids went through a lot. This little blast, these COVID kids.
Yeah, they deserve to be celebrated by their
absolutely.
uncles.
They do, sure. Absolutely. I'm glad.
For sure.
I'm glad this one will be there.
I bet you I'll be there when he graduates from college.
It won't. Nah.
I bet you I'll be there in college.
You won't even be invited.
Hey, man.
You're not going to let my son down 3 times in his lifetime.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, because this is going to be 2.
Yeah, this is 2. Prom, graduation.
And man,
please.
Your track record is all. You better have a hell of a graduation.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know who you should invite to the wedding, Pop, but he's not one of them.
So look, we got Zaya, Brooke, then JJ. We got JJ. 3 graduations within a week.
Right 4, now. Moreau too,
and then
Moreau graduate too.
Really?
Yes. So Brooke is Brooke is Wednesday. When is Zaya?
Zaya is Friday.
Moreau is Friday too.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, so.
We got a lot of life happening, man. The Syndicate is celebrating a lot of life. Yes, our children living a lot of beautiful life, exceeding and excelling in life, doing things. I'm proud of us as fathers. I'm proud of our significant others and the mothers also because we're all doing a great job. Everybody's showing up. Well, not everybody.
Not everybody showing up, you know.
I'm sleeping well. I know where my heart is. I know my intentions.
That's what's wrong with him now.
I'm sleeping good. I'm sleeping
like a baby. He's so self-centered.
Look, he didn't break his white toe either.
I'm sleeping like a baby. I didn't.
Yeah.
Do you expect a man that broke his own wife's toe to show up?
Of Mike Tyson. This is when he reminds me of Mike Tyson, man. Like, you just, what's up, man? Hey, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, man?
I think he's a little bit crazy.
I stand by it, man.
Hey, man. This is the Syndicate. This is episode 4. 3.
At 3, brother.
Pull yourself together. Next week will be 4.
Next week will be 4.
Yeah.
Next week will be 4. How have you been doing on your goal?
Of what?
That we set on the pilot. How y'all been doing on your goal since we set?
Yeah, I'm sticking to my guns.
We'll go.
Remember we said you said you was going to be not so, you weren't going to overthink things? You're not going to overthink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just.
You been dropping videos?
No. Well, I have been dropping videos, but I ran out of videos.
Did you?
Yeah, I ran out.
I thought you were sitting on like.
I've been.
He been dropping.
Yeah.
Oh,
He been
shoot.
consistently dropping.
And then, like just things been happening.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to record,
Yeah.
so I didn't even record. But I did 2 recordings Sunday.
And we celebrating life tomorrow.
Yep.
Graduation, celebrating life tomorrow.
Yeah.
Damn, we've had
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a busy,
So a bunch
busy
of
month.
Raw Dog out here. He just got here.
Is he? He got here today?
He got here at 9:30 this morning.
Okay.
So he over there on Cali. Have to go drop in on him and
You should have brought Raw Dog.
Man.
I should have.
You should have brought Raw
That
Dog,
would've
dude.
been
That'd
dope.
have been a great introduction to Raw Dog. On the Syndicate?
Yeah.
You
Man.
Bring that.
You
I didn't know.
tripping.
I didn't. Hey, we went and did our thing this morning at the gym,
Yeah.
and then just came straight here.
Yeah, well, everything kind of was thrown off a little bit because of things were thrown off, and then I was doing relatable, so we really didn't get to chop it up.
And I still got to go home and make some stuff for the repass.
Yeah.
So I got to do that tonight and finish editing the video so I can make sure it's come out on Friday. And I still got another one I got to edit, and then I'm trying to shoot another one. I'm gonna see if
You gonna shoot anything while you're out of town?
yeah, I'm gonna shoot food. I'm gonna shoot all the food I eat out there.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you gonna remake that stuff out here? You gonna do
I'm either gonna remake it or I'm just gonna put out a food vlog because I got, even when we went to the barbecue fest, I got that
Yeah.
footage. So I'm
Yeah, put it
double
all
up
together.
on it.
Yeah.
Double up on it. Do your food vlog and then find something that you have out there
I got
that
the
you
New
want to
Orleans-
remake.
Yeah, I got my New Orleans vlog, and then it was some recipe that was on the table. The kids were like, "Oh, Dad, you should make that," because we were at, I forget the name of the restaurant. I had to look at my phone or my pictures, and they had the recipe for some meal that they were serving at the kids.
In New Orleans.
Yeah, and they was like, "Take a picture of that so you can make it." I was like, "All right."
What was it?
I probably have it in my photos.
You don't know the name of it?
No, I forget the name of the meal.
You definitely got to get footage of where you going and vlog it, man. A lot of people be interested in you know, all the places you've been and what's around, and
Man.
you know, that's big. So it's like every episode you should be doing a segment on where you been.
Well, I did put I brought all the videos on my computer, so everything's there.
No, he's saying on the Syndicate you should
On
be
the
talking
Syndicate,
about.
you should have a segment of like, oh, okay, I went here and this is what I experienced here.
Oh, I
Blah
can
blah
do
blah.
that, and
You
then
should, bro,
have the
because it be
video.
a lot of people be interested in that content. You know, they like, man, I seen some comments and they like, I really want to know all the places Manny's been and what he's experienced. Like, Manny should start doing
I
vlogs
did
on
see
that.
that comment.
You know, and I've seen it multiple times. So you definitely should, like, every time we sit down, do just like a little 15-minute segment, you know, 30-minute segment on, okay, I've been here. Because a lot of people be curious.
Yeah.
A lot of people never been to these places, might never go.
They include
Or,
us.
yeah, I've never been 90% of the places he's been. You know, or they want to go and they don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So it's cool hearing it from somebody that's just like them. Like,
Exactly.
Right, and they can
Manny
relate to the person
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
been
Yeah,
there.
and I'm not like some extra out person. I'm just
Right.
a regular person.
Yeah.
Just traveling.
You know, that
Yeah.
travels the world. So, you know, I definitely think you should do a little segment or something for the people. That'd be dope.
I could do that.
That'd be dope.
So you got to be on your stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and we'll see what I was gonna say. I'll try and do it for this next episode on the 4th episode. But it's a lot going on right now. So
Yeah, I'm
Don't
not
rush
saying
it.
not
Yeah,
rush
yeah,
it.
yeah. Don't rush it.
I was trying
Don't
to
rush
have
it.
something together, like get some footage of,
Yeah.
to give to you to just like
Run.
have running and edit in. But
Yeah.
I figure it out.
And I'm getting better with the stuff, like learning, figuring this stuff out. And I would say by a few more weeks, it'll be even dialed in, even better.
Got you.
How you doing, man? What's your goal?
I'm
I'm not
doing
doing
good.
very good on mine.
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm doing good. I'm actually doing well. What?
What was your goal?
To not give into the
Oh, I thought it was something about you. Right, you are.
not responding and you know,
Yeah.
everything doesn't need a response and it's, you know, not giving people my energy
That's what's up.
and you know, acting out.
I give you peace, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell people, like, hey, man, just like everything do not require a response or a reaction. Somebody
No.
said it.
Because sometimes that's all the devil wants.
Yeah,
It's just that.
and I've been telling you, and I was telling him, like, sometimes people, they'll sit here and just say the most craziest shit to you.
Just to get a reaction.
And
Just to
have
get
you
you.
all, they see you all worked up, and they sitting over there like, let me finish playing Words with Friends or
Yeah.
laughing, and that, like, you all worked up, and they said some stuff to you personally just to piss
Do
you
that
off
to
and
you.
ruin your day.
Yeah.
And they not even, their day is going by perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Right.
But they know you messed up because by your response that you gave them. So if you just stop reacting to him, you're like, now I can't even get to this dude anymore. He like bamboo. He bend, but he don't break.
Right.
Yeah, I've been sticking to it,
Good.
and I've been having a lot more peace,
Good.
like inner peace. So I'm sticking to it.
And you know what? And that's the thing. We all deserve that.
Yeah,
We all deserve that inner peace and that like be able to lay your head down and like take a deep breath and woosah, like, damn, today was a good day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like harboring or feeling angry. We went a lot of our life, you know what I mean? Like being angry.
Absolutely.
And it's like, that shit don't help us at all. Like, we don't gain anything from being angry. It really it only hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
It really only hurts you because that shit turns into something in your body.
Yeah, that bad energy.
That bad energy, that shit turns into...
Bro, I allow anger and frustration for somebody who really didn't care if I was living or breathing to dictate a lot of my emotions and feelings and movements, you know? And a lot of times I made stupid decisions that it put me in stupid places. And I'm angry and I'm frustrated with somebody that don't care.
Don't even care about... Wouldn't even give you a burger. You know what I mean? Like,
would pee on you if he was on fire.
Right. So once I accepted that, and I was like, you know what, I forget that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love you, bro, and I wish you the best.
Yeah.
But I can't hold on to this anger and this frustration no more because it's not allowing me to blossom and be who I really am.
Yeah.
I'm walking around frustrated and angry all the time. And I'm not even angry with the people that I'm interacting with or I'm dishing it out on. I'm really not mad at you. I'm mad at something that you don't even know nothing about, but you
getting this.
You getting the brunt of it.
Yeah, you know, so.
But that's what they say, the closest ones to you are the ones that get the heat. You know what I mean? Because they're around.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one, man, because we all, at this beautiful age that we at, deserve to be able to smile, be able to walk out into the world lighter. You know what I mean? Like, that's just heavy. That's just like hot. This is like, it affects everything. It affects the way you eat.
It do. It
affects everything. And so I'm glad that we at a place where we're still work in progress. I'm still work in progress.
I'm still a work in progress.
But I just feel better. You know what I mean? I feel better. But I just need to, mine was to add the workout, to start programming better. I have been starting a little bit later on the thing. I'm not just jumping right into the AM wake up show. I haven't been working out, but
that's all I wanted to hear.
My program is I'm not starting this without getting, because the part of the programming was not to just not drink my water, to do the things in the morning and then just jump on here all tired and crusty. Yeah. Like
you should watch the first day you work out, whether it's something not too crazy. Like, I don't care if it's a 15-minute bike ride around the neighborhood. Watch the energy you have when you come in here. Like, that morning energy you get from that workout. That's why I do it. Mm-hmm. Like, I be having like
a rush of energy.
Yeah. To where my kids be like, "What's up with you, Dad? Why you so like? Let us
wake up."
I'm
just breaking feet and shit.
Yeah, they be like, I'm just breaking feet and shit.
Need a toe, bro?
Yeah, step right there.
Hey, Papa.
Oh, man.
What's up, Dale? How you doing? Oh man, it's fun. But no, I do need it. I need it, and you know what? I'm really feeling it is that my sons need it too. Mm-hmm. They need to see me programming. You know what I mean?
Example.
Leading by example. Being out there when Xander's playing basketball, we're playing basketball. Like go hit some sets of some workout or whatever. It's good. It's not only good just for me. You know what I mean? Me working out and programming is good for everybody. Yeah. It's good for the family. It's good for the boys.
And y'all know he's also a certified trainer too. He got his training license.
Yeah, I do.
He's been at that. He probably don't even realize he still have it.
He for sure don't know he still have it.
And I know what to do.
His NASM, NASM certification. He got that.
I know what to do. I know how to do it. It's just, I think I've gotten to be the laziest I've ever been in my life. Mm-hmm. Like, I've gotten to the point of being the laziest.
Physically lazy, not.
Physically lazy. Physically lazy as into not going out and physically working out. Our whole life, all we did was work out.
Yeah.
And I got to a place of just
tired, boss.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I need to get out of that, and that's what I'm working on. So I'm still holding myself accountable. I need to get at it, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I need to put that out there to hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? Like I've said the goal and I haven't done that portion of it. But it's all love. Love y'all, man.
Love you all.
We getting out of here. This is episode 3.
Yes, sir.
The Syndicate, episode 4 coming soon. We out, man.